build, man.
Oh,
I feel like he kept it together.
Al was so good at selling. He knew how to use his hair.
He wasn't
so
the most
well.
like defined looking wrestler, but he always had like a stocky build. The WWE Monday Night Raw live stream is on the air on YouTube, guys. Welcome, everybody. If you like the stream, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe and click the bell icon for all notifications. Welcome, everybody. We got a big Monday Night Raw happening tonight. Oh my goodness. King and Queen of the Ring action all over the place. And even more than that, I'm looking forward to what is coming next for some of these feuds that we're seeing, man.
I just barely
I want to see what this crowd is like as well. These crowds have been pretty good recently. Dro's in the building. What's up, Dro? I see you. I see you.
Can throw a
hi, YouTube. Everybody on Twitch saying hi.
Moves for you.
Kelly, what's up? Welcome, Kelly. Good to see you again.
American fat ass.
American fat ass.
I love Angela. I bet $100 he doesn't even know Angela anymore.
Oh, that's messed up. Oh, pulls him up.
He wants me to feel. He wants me to feel every bit of it. And back to the
YouTube.
forearm rake across the.
You thought Kofi had? Oh gosh, Ringmaster, come on, man.
Now we're back on the same move that I won the championship on, but this time he locks it in.
Oh, he's tapping.
And he's got the tap. Yeah, that's a move that if pressure is applied, it does hurt. It's one of the moves that is based on a real-life submission move.
Absolutely. That's one of my favorite submission moves right there.
I mean, I don't want to say I didn't feel it. I don't
Undertaker American gimmick was so underrated back in the day.
He puts just enough pressure on it to
I knew a lot of people loved it, but
it's where you're going to actually, your just natural instinct is
you can kind of understand why it's a little underrated. Because like, what was the alternative? The alternative was the greatest character maybe ever in wrestling.
Lose to the Undertaker.
It's hard to have a part 2 of the best thing ever.
But we would rekindle it at the
But I think he did a good job. But I definitely understand why it's a little underrated.
Royal Rumble, and I would find myself in the same position with the opportunity to eliminate him. Might go a bit different this time, though.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Maven. I'm not picking him.
Kingston, I'm not picking him.
Unlike the previous year's Rumble, this year's Rumble would find me entering in at 26 and Taker at spot 30. So by the time we got into the ring, we didn't have it all to ourselves. We had a ring full of other competitors.
Big slam, how could that be allowed? How could Shawn Michaels be allowed?
I'm not worried about anything until this point. I'm waiting for Undertaker to come out because technically all I have to do until then is just hang out. Just keep some action going, but make sure I don't get in anyone's way.
The Phenom, known as the Undertaker.
I see Batista.
With Taker entering number 30, I know my spot
Draco,
is
welcome.
Quickly approaching. So again, all I'm waiting for is the person that is supposed to go out before me. All competitors are now in the ring. I'm about to end my feud with Taker and end it, ironically,
The way it started.
flipped over from the way it began.
That's cool. I love when they do stuff like that in wrestling. Honestly, RVD.
If you notice that really handsome guy laying in the middle opposite hard camera, that's me. And he's just waiting for his opportunity. Let's see if he gets it.
Oh. He thought he got him.
Hitting him with the drop kick and landing and coming up and obviously celebrating too early with the 2 years, 2 years in a row. Nah, that's just wishful thinking because I would be the one that was ass over tea kettle out of the Rumble.
Come here. Come here, Maven. Choke slam to the underworld. Just the look on his face like, ouch. I remember how that felt.
Me with the premature celebration, with the 2 years in a row, and then turning into Taker grabbing me. My reaction with the eyes wide. Yeah, that's there was nothing premeditated with that. That's exactly That's exactly the reaction that I gave on the spot. No one told me to, bug my eyes out, but it worked out for the better because it turned out to be the perfect look.
People still watch WWE.
Realizing that
because he doesn't work here anymore
in a year. Some for the good.
You still are on YouTube
some
after all the
so
nonsense that's happened on YouTube, all the nonsense people that have been on here, predators and stuff like that. Dude, you gotta, if you're gonna apply that logic to something, then you gotta start applying it to everything, and then you just it's out of control, dude. You can't hold whole entire companies and
on screen and check out Taker's YouTube channel.
People's livelihood. You can't hold all that accountable on one guy's mistakes. And if you do, then you got to start boycotting everything, and you got to start researching everything. Probably can't even drink the same water you drink today, you know? Find out some guy who works at the water treatment plant is some sort of undercover predator or something. You just go down a rabbit hole you probably don't want to go down. And if you do, then more power to you. Have fun with that. But yes, people still watch WWE after Vince McMahon. People still are on YouTube after all the predators there are on YouTube. So look at where you're at and apply that same logic and then get back to me. I forgot about that spot. Yeah, it was so cool, man. Freaking Undertaker and Maven. So they let their feud actually last for a whole year after that Rumble elimination. That's so awesome of them. Oh my goodness. Yo. It's time. It's time for Walter. It's time for Walter. He's gonna sing it. La 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 la. Rah rah rah. Get him, Walter. Walter the singing dog. And the Robert Stone elbow. Robert, thank you, man. Look at these bits. Robert's killing it over here. Thank you so much, man. Let's see if there's anything left on this. Robert Stone with the first 2 cheers of the day. Thank you so much, man. Could learn a little bit about the psychology of a hot tag.
We break down and analyze the psychology and elements of the pro wrestling.
We were just talking about this with Maven just a second ago,
this.
so let's go. Got about 7 minutes before Raw starts, guys, so we're just kind of chilling out, you know? I hope you guys are excited. I hope you're ready. And I hope you guys are hitting the like button on the YouTube live stream, guys. Help me climb out of the algorithm
aspects and elements,
trench they have me in.
Goes into a successful
Finish Viking, welcome, man.
Pro wrestling.
Robert Stone, thank you again, man.
Comes from my Patreon supporters at patreon.com/Stevie Richards.
Did I say I was mad at you? Disgusting? I didn't say I was mad at you. I'm saying if you apply that logic to everything, then you shouldn't even be on YouTube.
Goes into a cold, aka lukewarm tag. Sometimes you're lucky to get a lukewarm tag.
Did I say I was mad?
In this case,
sounds like you're jumping to conclusions.
Break down and analyze.
Ilja's gonna win against Jay. Oh my goodness, bro! Wow.
At the end, but I like to
see
start
about
with
that.
Positives and positively. Without a shadow of a doubt, these 2 teams are 2 of the best
Jay
to
just
ever
fought
do
for the
it.
world title.
The
That'd be a crazy.
And the Midnight Express. If you want to get Hot Tag 101 or even an advanced course in the Hot Tag, watch these matches. You'll learn a lot from the Midnight Express and the Rock and Roll Express. And even in 2024, these matches still hold up today. This is from 1984, and you've probably seen the video where I said it was the most innovative hot tag in pro wrestling history, and I still stand by that. All right, let's get right into it. And before we start the hot tag, I really want to point out all 4 of these guys,
with the dream.
Their punches. I'm going to do a dedicated video
Raw,
on the
T-minus
pro
5 minutes
punch.
and some
Look
seconds.
At this punch by Ricky Morton. Measures and hits right there.
Look like you really clocked him.
And hits right there. Really great stuff. Now we're about to go into
it's one of the things I feel is
called the heat
so
spot.
necessary. Is
so the heat
good
spot
punches in wrestling.
Heat, and it's an important element.
A lot of people throw really wacky punches in it, and they use it as like a filler for the match, and it just brings the whole quality of the match down. If you're using wacky stuff as filler, it kind of brings the whole quality
the better
down.
The hot tag is going to be. There's other elements we'll point out in this video, but that's the number one thing.
Ringmaster,
and
that's
right
one of
here,
the. There's so many things that I wonder what's going to happen.
Right here, and you can see the racket right there, and the referee does not see it. So great heat spot, the drop down and the hit. You could also
really
replace
cracked
that
him with it.
with a knee or low bridge where Ricky Morton would go over the top rope, which, by the way, at the time in the NWA, it was illegal to go over the top rope or have throw your opponent over the top rope. And we're going to see that during the course of the heat of this match. Really incredible stuff. So a very important aspect for the heels, the bad guys, to get good or great heat on the babyface, aka the good guys, is cutting the ring in half. This is mainly a tag team match where you're going to want to cut the ring in half and keep your opponent in this corner, not letting your opponent get too close to the other babyface tag team partner. And the Midnight Express did this better than anybody. Let's take a look at this right here. You can see tagging, holding him in the corner, working the back, and as Ricky tries to reach, he's always trying to make his way over to the corner towards Robert Gibson.
Who's starting the show, China?
Right
China's 100% on all predictions. So I want to ask China, who do you think is starting the show? What's the first thing we're going to see?
Going this way towards Dennis Condrey, towards the heel corner.
I always hear about this guy, Dennis Condrey.
From the babyface corner.
He must have been good or something. I hear about this guy even today.
And Bobby has his back there to drop Ricky towards his corner right there. Now on the babyface side, the babyface cannot die, cannot just lay there. The babyface, even if it's this much life or fight in the babyface needs to stay alive during the entire heat. And once again, nobody does it better than Ricky Morton. The fire, the selling, the fight in him, even when he's all the way down, he's still going to continue to fight. And I point out the punch.
Punches of the 70s to 90s look realistic. Oh, yeah,
punches.
for sure. But I feel like it's because they're putting a different emphasis on what moves are important in a wrestling match.
Here, right there, throws him over the top rope when the ref is distracted by Dennis Condrey.
I feel like now they try to be so over the top, and back then it was more about what the crowd could understand.
Which is causing
and
more heat.
I think they just had the crowd a lot more into what they were doing back then, because
also fans
maybe they
really
could feel.
Ricky,
because everybody's probably felt what it's like to be punched, or at least seen somebody really get punched in real life, you know?
This is great. Just a time.
But not a lot of people have seen someone catch a Rana in real life, or catch a Canadian destroyer in real life.
And throws him. The timing, literally. This is
like back then they were trying to connect more with the average person, and it was bringing an emotion and
you don't see it every day. So in this clip,
a connection with the action a little bit more than all this stuff that gets kind of focused on a little bit more today.
And Bobby Eaton comes running across and cuts Robert Gibson off.
Cutting the ring in half diagonally, like my grandpa would cut a grilled cheese in half. Oh, that's how your grandpa would cut? Do you cut it that way? That's how I cut it. I think all sandwiches should be cut diagonally.
By the heels. Check this out.
Even submarine sandwiches.
Cuts them off, and they bring him back to the corner right there. There goes Robert. He's fired up, and they just start blasting Ricky, and the referee's not seeing it, and the fans are screaming. Bobby gets out before the referee turns around. Really great stuff right now. But, like I said, put a pin in your mind on that, because Robert is actually going to make a comeback. Robert's going to get a receipt for what they've been doing to Ricky the entire match. All right, here we go. To me, this is still one of the most innovative, if not the most innovative hot tag in wrestling history. But remember,
least favorite wrestling. I hate the belly-to-belly overhead suplex. Ever since what happened to Big E, I never liked it before that even, but now I just, every time someone does that move, I'm like, oh, just please don't do that move.
Keeps going up and up and up, and the people want to see that hot tag.
Mine is the overhead belly-to-belly. I think it's unnecessary, and I think that there's so much room. We lost one of the best wrestlers, one of the most entertaining and charismatic wrestlers. We lost their in-ring career basically because of it, and it was done for no reason.
And
basically.
Then here comes the hot tag, and it is a hot tag. I wish I could play the audio. The fans went nuts. Robert's punches are amazing. Boom, right there. Let's go back.
I love this camera right here. You can see everything.
Here it goes. Comes right there. Robert, boom, boom. Beal out of the corner. Through the middle of the rope.
So nice.
Ricky's there. Hot
wow,
tag.
he throws his own partner.
Boom. Oh, my goodness. Boom.
He threw his own partner to the corner.
Another punch. Room for a drop kick. amazing stuff. You can't get any better. This here, if you're a young wrestler,
that was so awesome, dude. We got to get somebody to do something like that again. I could see maybe Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano. That'd be a good way for them to get a little bit more spice to their reactions, because they don't get reacted to very much in their matches recently. Maybe they could start doing that, where Tommaso grabs Johnny Gargano. He's like, dude, I know you love wrestling, but you're doing too much out here. You're getting beat up. He grabs his own partner and throws him to the corner and then tags himself in. I think that could work for them. That could be fun. And it could show that, like, Tommaso is a brute force type of guy who's doing whatever it takes to win, and Johnny Gargano's being the wrestler guy, and he wants to just wrestle and he doesn't care, you know? He's willing to take it. All right, it's time, guys. Monday Night Raw. Together. Finish him. Sounds like a fatality. Dun, dun, dun.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight in a big fight field quarterfinals King of the Ring tournament. In one matchup, on your left, Gunther, on your right, Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston walking to his own execution. Sorry, Gunther, but
this is going to be a good one on the left-hand side.
I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Ilja,
Big Rude, what's up? The move I love, but at the same time scared me every time was the vertebraker. Oh, yeah, dude. Hey, it's Screwy Mac. Dang, he walked in like he didn't even drive here. Like he walked here.
A week later, but Drew's back in the arena. A lot of people saw that tweet.
Let's go, guys. Make sure you guys like the tweet, retweet the tweet.
Come on back, Drew.
Let's let everybody know. Shayna, you did not predict this. I asked you, you had no response. You had a chance. So now you're not 100% on predictions. You're technically not. Thought about how a mid to low carb women's superstar can move into the main event scene. What? If they had a mid card title? That'd be cool if you said mid card title, because that's what I think. Oh, they have the crowns on the stage now. Crowns on the stage. That looks cool. That looked good. La, 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 la. Let me see, I gotta... Oh, that's way too far back. Go back a little bit. Okay. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Let me get this. Let's get it. All right. Wonder if they're gonna block my tweet again like they did last time.
At the end of the day, a man who is obsessed with CM Punk. Many would say that he is a whiner.
A whiner. Hey, Michael Cole. All right. I'm gonna get all the way on time here, but make this tweet real quick.
That he thinks ruined his title run. Could you imagine you just got your ass beat by Drew McIntyre to start Monday Night Raw? That would have been sweet.
I mean, maybe if we're in Atlanta or Charlotte, but Punk's not going to show up in Greenville. He only makes the big towns, brothers.
Oh. Talking that trash.
No, what Punk told me when pushed, he's Satan himself. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he doesn't exist, when the greatest trick CM Punk ever pulled was looking like a drug addict without ever taking any drugs.
Oh, come on, man, come on.
No, the greatest trick he ever pulled was convincing you to trust him time and time again, no matter how many times he breaks your trust. Management, CM Punk fans, you keep taking him back. It's like an abusive relationship. I don't understand it. The other thing I don't understand is you buy all the crap that he spews out his mouth every week. I don't like talking to people like they're stupid, but if you're a CM Punk fan, you're stupid. Just look at the facts. Last week he was in this ring calling me a coward, challenging me to a fight. You literally watched me leave the arena in my car. He arrived 1 second later, came to the ring and started talking his trash. It's like he's got a stooge on the inside, Adam Pearce.
Oh.
And the week before that, I was on the stage. He was in the skybox. I go to the skybox. He's in the ring. He's running from Drew McIntyre. Punk, eventually, I'm going to get my hands on you, and I will torture you. And you'll beg me to tear your tricep, but until then,
you'll beg me to tear your tricep.
A guy that might not be cleared for about 20 years.
Ooh.
Speaking of things that'll never happen, Jey Uso lost another title match. My title match. His reward, my spot in the King of the Ring, is complete BS. I'll deal with you later, Jay. The number one thing on my priority list is the World Heavyweight Championship and that paper champion, Damian Priest.
Oh my goodness.
I've been watching you backstage, Priest, walking around. You're the big man with your bootleg bloodline.
You know, one point on what McIntyre just said, he's all mad at Jey Uso. McIntyre's the one who's injured. That's the reason he's not in the King of the Ring tournament. Jey Uso has nothing to do with that.
All right.
Had to deem him ineligible for the King of the Ring.
Let's go.
Drew McIntyre told the world he was injured. So
there he is.
El Campeon is here.
Damian, Damian. Let's go. Oh, look at that. That looks cool as heck. Gigantic wings that span the entire Titantron behind him.
Defended his championship at Backlash in Lyon, France.
All rise for the punishment. All rise for the bad guy.
He's also holding the title that Drew McIntyre held before him for just over 5 minutes. When McIntyre beat Seth Rollins.
This sounds more like what I kind of wished Baron Corbin's song would sound like. I don't dislike Baron Corbin's new song, but I just want him to get back to the Lone Wolf so bad. Priest looks like $1 million. Heck yeah.
He wants to do it alone, he says. We'll see. Won't we? We'll see.
Welcome. I see Acid. I see Alice. Welcome, everybody.
Some serious issues, dude. Since you can't shut that hole in your face, why don't you
everybody on YouTube is hype about the Ilja match.
I'm thinking
it's sitting at 87% of the vote right now. Jeez. Whoa. All right. Ilja made an absolute statement last week with Ricochet, man. That was a great match.
But if you were listening, CM Punk keeps running away from me every single week. But since you've been a man, you're stepping up to me right now. I'm going to say something positive about you right now, because I know your story. You have a very, very inspirational
Priest is basically
story.
Gritty but buff and has arm tattoos. Yeah, I've noticed that.
Put a shift in.
I've noticed that.
You paid your dues.
I'll take it.
You deserve all the success in the world. You just don't deserve
She
to
finally
be
made a Twitch account. Nice, Panda.
I mean, my next door neighbor, Dave, has a very inspirational story. Doesn't mean he should be World Heavyweight Champion.
Ooh.
This is a case of the title making the man. The Raw title is in its infant stages. It needs the man to make the title. It needs Drew McIntyre. And you knew you couldn't beat me one-on-one, so you had to use that briefcase and cash in.
Stop. Man, you are delusional, dog. No. You're out here blaming everybody else for your failures. Let me ask you a question. Did you not choose this life? I mean, you chose to be a WWE superstar, right?
I've been a WWE superstar since I was 21. Say what if you think he's a BS champion?
Oh, see, got him. Got him.
I'm still a champion.
Oh, uh-oh. Jason, what's up, man?
You know what you should choose to do, though, Drew?
It's time for a change? I hope so.
To find a mirror.
I hope so. I hope it means him getting a manager, dude. That's all he needs. Just get Ricochet a manager. Radio, welcome.
I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm gonna break it down for you, right? I wanted to cash in on Seth Rollins, man. I really did. And then you and I, we could have went to war WrestleMania. But you stopped me from cashing in.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, I didn't even think about this.
No, wait. Then you explained to the world that if I was smart, I'd wait for you to beat Seth and then cash in on you. What happened? That's on you. Now, let's talk about WrestleMania, Drew. You finally achieved your goal. All you had to do was leave.
This is all true, and it's crazy how they set this up.
And go enjoy your moment. And then what happened?
Yeah, MVP would be great. That's a good idea.
You saw Punk.
Eddie McRae, what's up, man? Welcome.
Than yourself, this championship, and you made
Radio
more important than your wife.
Oh, dang.
Wait, Drew, let's not forget about the part that you proceeded to get your ass whooped by a one-armed man. Oh. So, yeah, I cashed
Dang, we're
in.
throwing barbs out here.
Now, you know what? Your elbow's going to heal. You're going to get cleared. So what? You want a shot at the world title? Fine, you got it.
We gave him the shot.
But check this out, Drew. You can call me a paper champion all you want, but when I'm done with you, you're gonna eat those words. Now
oh my goodness.
Rise to that.
Damian Priest spewing some facts there. When it comes to Drew McIntyre, the bottom line in all this.
Oh my goodness. It's time for Walter, and he'll never falter.
This week, this is a quote. Psychologically, Drew McIntyre can't hurt me, but I'm gonna break.
Oh my goodness. Radio, thank you, man.
Yeah, and it feels like
for the bits.
McIntyre's taking it from all angles, but the Scottish Warrior's going to have to figure it out. He's got a title opportunity. That's what I'll call
Radio Berg, Radio Berg. Radio, thank you, man. And we're burning it down. Burning it down as well.
The renewal of a great rivalry between
Yo.
Baszler and Io Sky. Those are our two
Radio, thank you so much, man.
How we got to this point.
6 bits, 24 bits, and 35 bits. Making it rain. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I am ready for this. Are you ready for this? Yo, Radio's got it. Radio's got it going on. Oh my goodness. And a stunner. Radio, thank you, man.
As Io Sky goes one-on-one with Shayna Baszler in the quarterfinals.
Radio doing the dang thing over here. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. They showed a little bit of the footage from the live event, untelevised event. Now it's televised. The Prince Puma thing. That helped Priest building the title reign. You think he's gonna defend? Man, yeah. I mean, I agree. Uh-oh, look out behind you. We're in the parking lot with Damage Control and Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark. Oh. Kyrie's dressed like Catwoman. She's got like full-length leather gloves on, black leather gloves.
Here comes the former WWE.
All right, Damian and Drew, you gotta go.
Introducing first,
Na na na. Oh, she's looking at the crown. Man, the crown's looking real nice. Wow, you see the crown? Crown is so crispy. La la la. Ba da 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 da.
The queen of the ring. Massive.
Bang 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 bang. Oh, Shayna's right there. She snatched her off the apron. Dang, jump you.
Official's gonna have to try to get things settled down.
Okay.
Queen of the ring when we return.
Jeez. That was unexpected. Thought she was gonna hop up there and do a little shake or something. She got shook up, that's for sure. Goodness. Yeah, I think the Prince Puma thing would be a step backwards for him. I think that would actually be less personality. I think that's the wrong direction. Unless he's gonna have a manager. If that's what you mean, then yes. But if he's gonna just put a mask on and never say a word, then that would be actually worse than what he is right now. Talk about Ricochet. Jay versus Tamatanga in the finals. Oh, dang. Think Ilja can beat Jay? Dang, you're the second person to say that tonight. That Ilja, whoa! Money talks. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Yo. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Look at this. Radio is off the house. He says cheers. Thank you so much, Radio. Radio! It's radio with a Y-O at the end. Radio. Thank you so much. You're getting the King of the Ring. You are the King of the Ring right now. I should change it to King of the Ring. Oh my goodness. I don't know why Dirt Sheets want Ilja versus Gunther so bad. Because they caught a bump in their viewership when Ilja and Gunther fought. Remember? When Ilja and Gunther had that match in NXT UK, they even the WWE did like they did like spotlights and match reviews. Shawn Michaels was even doing match reviews and stuff on it. It was a big giant bump in viewership for people to talk about Ilja versus Gunther, or Walter at the time, I think his name was. I think Ilja would get the W over Jay because of Drew. Wow. Jay versus Tamatanga is a different story. One Jay hasn't met Tonga in the ring yet. Could go all over the place. Yeah. The match was like 10 stars. Yeah. Wait, but did it really get 10 stars? I know everybody who talked about it said it was 10 stars, but did it get 10 stars from the guy who gives the 10 stars?
Turn shipping to your advantage. Keep it simple with clear upfront pricing.
That was a good start to Raw, man. I love when they start with some storytelling, with some hot promos, with some barbs, people throwing at each other. Don't just start with like, today your first of 12 matches is these two guys who have no reason to fight. But here it comes, oh my god. I like it when they start with a reason to look forward to the rest of the night. And that's exactly what they did here. They set it up to where Drew's in the building, Damien's in the building, and they dropped other people's names as well who were set to be in action tonight. So you could see backstage situations, you could see stuff all night long. So it sets up a timeline of possible things that could happen before this particular show ends that will make some people, not everybody, but it'll make some people want to see what happens next between these people. Instead of just relying upon the fight card, now you have a thing where people are like, oh, was that too much? Did he take it too far? Is he going to get jumped now for this? He's going to catch him in the boiler room? Like, what's going to happen? Now you have more than just matches.
And then, of course,
I'm back just in time for a QR code. I just saw a QR code, guys.
I scanned last week, so it took me to a freaky video, and I'm not talking freaky like you with those antlers. I'm talking, you know, eerie, spooky.
Meltzer probably gave it a 3.5. Yeah, he probably gave it the same thing he gave to like Sky Blue versus Willow or something.
Even in a steel cage at one point, as Baszler almost uses the full 5 count there. As she was reminding the ref that she's allowed to try to rip somebody's arm out of their socket for 5
Back at it, guys. We're back at it. Make sure you guys like the tweet, retweet the tweet, guys. Every time we go to commercial is another opportunity for people to spread the word, let people know where to be, man. This is the spot right here. This is the watch along. I'll be right back.
Anybody that would listen saying, I'm the only one that's ever tapped out Ronda Rousey.
Get to hang out with Dudley for a second.
The respect that I deserve.
Shayna's been entwined with members of Damage Control for many years. Mentioned the rivalry with Io Sky. She lost the finals of the Mae Young tournament to Kairi Sane, also in a great series of matches. Exchanging the NXT championship with Kairi Sane a few years ago.
Shayna has said that she wants to make her opponent snap, tap, or trap.
And look at this, trying to break the arm perhaps of Io Sky. Continuing to work on the left arm, and then a big smile on the face of Shayna Baszler as she does damage to Sky. Knows dozens and dozens of ways to tap you out.
Snapping bones, make you crap your pants. Shayna Baszler can do it all.
You saw Baszler enter the arena today with her friend. Here's the cover now. Hook of the leg. Io kicks out. Zoey Stark, who's in a quarterfinal matchup later tonight. Be interested if Shayna and Zoey advance to the semifinals and go one-on-one. Zoey Stark, former NXT Tag Team Champion with Shayna's opponent tonight, Io Sky.
Oh, no. What's Shayna thinking?
Io Sky trying. It does. Rolls out of harm's way. Great counter by Io.
Zoey and Shayna have been like peanut butter and jelly together.
Won't be if they make the semifinals.
That's good.
Io now. Nice takedown of Baszler. And now Io Sky with a measured strike right to the jaw. Baszler goes down hard. Io Sky buys herself some time.
What a kick to the mouth there from Io Sky.
Io who advanced.
Io Sky.
In this tournament.
What up? Oh, yo. Oh my goodness. Guess what? It's time for upgrades. Nine months.
Shayna looks like she's about to behead someone in Wonderland.
Oh my goodness, you're so right. You just did, Radio. Thank you, man. Legato, 39 months. Oh, she's caught up. Shayna's got a good outfit, though. I see what you mean. That's funny.
Checking with Baszler, who may be injured after taking that nasty fall. Knee banged up now.
Absolutely twisted like a pretzel over the top rope.
Io Sky, the genius of the Sky moonsault off the second rope. Now goes Baszler.
The yelling is so funny to me. Nice slow-mo. Wow. Just that commercial, and now we're back.
Wait to see what I'm capable of.
I like that. They went to commercial break with the slow motion of what just happened, the moonsault replay. That's a great great update that I've been asking and wishing for when it comes to a lot of wrestling recently, is that it's like you can either see it right when it happens, or it's just, and then it's gone. It's gone in less than 60 seconds. It's not even Nicolas Cage. It's gone in like 10 seconds. They got ideas. Yeah, they do. They're updating and upgrading, man. I really appreciate them working towards just bringing us new experiences and not just crazy things that just kind of make sense. Wouldn't you want to see the best move again? Especially when half the match is filled with people just on the outside walking around and just trading regular punches and stuff. It's a good way to fill in those slow spots with something that you'd probably want to see again if you like good wrestling. And it gives the athletes an opportunity to chill out too, catch their breath, think about the next thing that they're doing, get everything together. Let the gives a chance for the commentary crew to really put something like, whoa, oh my god, did you see that? Instead of just trying to micro machines announce everything as it happens. I like it. Will we see Sheamus today, guys? I got my Sheamus shirt on. This is my hopes that we see Sheamus today, and he gets a little bit of a comeback for what happened to him last time. It was a good match, but I think it'd be good if they get Sheamus out here to kind of reassert himself. He's not had the best comeback so far. He's still got ice on his chest, yeah, probably. He might be in Alaska right now instead. Nice shirt, fella! Yeah, I got this a while ago. It's one of my favorite shirts.
Bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience. At X-Chair, we've got our eye on the future of work, so you can...
At X-Chair, we have harnessed the power of every Infinity Stone. You will harness every element. If you press all the buttons at once, you'll actually turn into Captain Planet. Burgers after burgers, yep. Man, if I got a 6-month vacation, I might eat a couple burgers too. Too many fries, too many fries. Oh my god, dude, did you make that up? That's so funny. I love the graphics in the corner, man. It looks like they're wrestling in front of the sun.
It certainly has. Io Sky has seemingly matched Shayna with physicality here. Queen of the ring run.
Both of these women are previous NXT champions and pretty prolific at that at that fact.
Remember, injured that knee right before we went to commercial break, and Io is targeted. Absolutely. Other quarterfinal matchup later on tonight: Lyra, Valkyria, and Zoey Stark. That's on the Raw side of things. SmackDown winners from this past Friday.
Wing? Drop kick.
Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Tiffany Stratton. They head into the quarterfinals Friday night.
He ever does a Celtic Warrior workout with Ilja? He should do one with Gunther. Gunther knows how to lose some weight. I say Gunther has had maybe the best wrestling body transformation of any wrestler in the modern era. Although they probably wouldn't get along too well. Recent Drew promo was like, yeah, that was great, Drew. I loved it. 500 sit-ups. She knew it. This is a good match. Let's go, man. I thought this was going to be... Oh, look at this. Come here. Get choked. Beautiful transitions. Yo, this is fantastic. She gonna beat her? Io was just women's champion, though. If it's STF, is it just shut the F now? There's no U? Oh, crack your back like chiropractors. Shayna Baszler looking for the win off of just a flash knee strike. No. Dude, this is hot. This is hot fire right here.
I mean, these two are beating the holy hell out of each other in Greenville. What a sequence.
Dude. You guys see this? This is a pay-per-view quality match right here. They're making the Queen of the Ring look like something to really go after. Shayna Baszler said, off with her head. Oh. Shayna Baszler sounds like Naruto. Oh, it's done.
Drags Baszler out, center of the ring. Io has her.
Dude, can you imagine Io versus Tiffany Stratton? Winner gets to keep using the moonsault. Loser can't use it anymore. Got her. Io wins. Good match, man. La 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 la. Shayna's so good, man, and they just never light a fire under her. I don't even want them to put the rocket on her. Just light a fire, and I think she'll do the rest. If I would have known that was going to last more than 2 minutes, I would have put a prediction on that. But every time I see Shayna, I just get this feeling that they're just not going to do anything with her. At least it was a good match, though. Could have been worse.
Either Lyra, Valkyria, or Zoey Stark.
No, that's gonna be Lyra for sure.
What a finish! Congratulations on
Hey, it's Sleepy
advancing to
Redmond.
the semifinal of the Queen of the Ring tournament next week, where you'll face either Zoey Stark or Lyra Valkyria. What can we expect?
Give me the mic.
私がクイーンになって、そしてチャンピオンに返り咲く。
Crowd's like, yay! Whatever you said, I'm happy about it.
It's a good interview. 2 different languages. Got everything settled. Greenville understood what she said. That's good.
Dude, is she the best? I am the queen. I think she might be the best, man. Hey, it's Dirty Dom. Oh, damage control. What's up, guys?
But figured it's a good time for us to be able to work together.
We agree on a lot of things. We all agree that Rey Mysterio is a selfish bastard, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I dealt with that when he gave away my WrestleMania spot to Dragon Lee. But no one knows more than Dom. Look, Rhea's out, Dom's injured. And from the looks of this crew, y'all could use a little extra muscle. Look, all I'm saying is, we can all benefit mutually from this relationship.
Carlito, look, everything you're saying is fine and sounds good.
Carlito.
If the boys want to work with you, that's on them. But as far as I'm concerned, you're not welcome here, dog.
Oh, dang.
I get it. You don't trust me yet?
Nope.
But I figured you trusted your boys. But let me just say this. The most stubborn minds can be changed. And maybe one day, we could all be amigos.
Interesting words from Carlito. Meanwhile, he's the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever at 666 days. Now he turns
What did Carlito do? I missed something? He destroyed Dragon Lee. He destroyed Dragon Lee and he pretended like he didn't do it, and then they revealed the videotape and it showed that he's the one who destroyed Dragon Lee. So now he's hanging out with the Judgment Day.
The King and Queen of the Ring quarterfinals.
Unless you saw that, I don't know if there's something else you're talking about. I don't know. That's what I think got us to where we're at right now. Downfall started when she lost to Becky at Mania with no crowd. Oh yeah, she's been in some weird downfall.
Only on Fox.
Elevate mid to low card women's wrestler.
Versus crazy, ain't it?
Let's see. One of them takes the role of Kane's daughter. Don't have to change their ring name, but it has to be someone who makes sense to play the role. Kane's daughter. That's all it will take, or is there more to this story? I like when wrestlers speak their native language. I like that too. I feel like when you have someone like that, you need to make sure that you don't overdo it, and on top of that, maybe it's best for them to have some sort of manager or something.
You've earned this, so hold it up high.
It could work without a manager, but you need to there has to be a way for it to flow smoothly, and I feel like it doesn't flow smoothly when you don't have some way to interpret what's going on. I like when they could just speak with some fire and some energy and keep people in that moment. That's cool, but you kind of lose some of that if you go to those low moments, the slow and low moments where it's not about the emotion, it's more about the delivery and what's going to happen next and filling in storyline beats and stuff. It doesn't work as well when you're speaking another language than English, unless you have someone there to connect the dots.
You can't taste it, but boy is it sweet. Arby's, we have the meats.
Arby's has the meats, but Heartbreak does not believe they have the meats. I think they do. I think they have the meats. Thank you again, by the way. Legato, thank you for the 39 months, dude. That's so awesome. Can't believe it's been that long. So glad to have you around. You're such a cool person to hang out with. Also, thank you to Radio for helping us to achieve almost half of the daily tip goal already. That's pretty awesome. If you guys enjoy the stream, please tip. Please give bits or subscribe to my Twitch channel. And also on YouTube, you can tip as well. I don't think people on YouTube understand this quite yet, or have gotten the link in the chat for a while. So here, let me give you guys the link. This is how you can easily tip if you enjoy the stream, so you can help keep this stream alive, guys. Your tips, your contributions are how I pay the bills and how I keep the stream going. So if you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of it, then please consider helping me to do it. You guys are the ones. Also, thank you for the bits, Radio, and also thank you for the bits, Robert Stone. I see you guys. And thank you, everybody else. Thank you for being here. We're the ones. Heck yeah.
We're going to have to disqualify you.
Race to Survive New Zealand premieres next Monday at 11 on US.
Race to Survive New Zealand. New Zealand looks crazy, dude. It looks like a alien planet, kinda. SummerSlam. We just watched SummerSlam 96. It was so awesome. I do a thing called Classic Historical Battles, guys, where we watch, we're watching every WWE show in a row. Every episode of Raw, every pay-per-view in a row, in order. And we're all the way up to SummerSlam 96 now, from the first Monday Night Raw all the way to SummerSlam 96, and we're moving on. So make sure you guys come on over to my Twitch channel, because that's where I do that. I don't do that on YouTube.
What weekend you had, huh? Out there gallivanting around.
Uh-oh, it's Maxine. Here we go.
Queen of the Ring, embarrassing the Alpha Academy. It's pathetic. You've learned nothing. Fortunately, I got a chance at redemption. Talked to Pierce, got a couple matches for you two. So tonight it's going to be Otis versus Big Bronson Reed, and Tozawa versus... Hold on.
Who?
No. Actually, it's going to be Otis versus Sami Zayn. That's what I need. I need my number one guy out there to soften up Sami for Saudi, but not funny man Otis. I don't want those hips shaking. I don't want to see any worm action tonight. I need the serious version. You know what that means, right? Yes. Hey!
Get him, Otis.
Say it.
Whatever it takes.
No matter what.
No matter what. That's what it is, no matter what. Who's Tozawa fighting?
Tozawa, you got a big opportunity tonight, too, so don't blow it, all right, against Bronson Reed. And I swear to God, if you do that dance, let's go.
I swear if you do that dance, I'm gonna murk you.
Why didn't you tell me about the Queen of the Ring match? I could have helped you prepare for it.
Look, I'm sorry, but Coach Gable doesn't want me training outside the academy anymore.
He doesn't want you... You know you don't have to put up with him, right? He's been treating you very bad.
What are we doing? Please, go, train, do something, anything. Now you, I'd go as far as to say you have potential. You want a piece of advice? Stop wasting your time with Taylor Not So Swift over there.
Oh.
That one's
Dang. Yo, what?
Pat, what a jerk. There are many ways to motivate.
Yo, what?
For me, that is not one of them.
Oh, no. I love Chad Gable as a heel, dude. This is working for me.
It's on his ass.
I love it. Taylor, not so swift. Wow.
Gunther versus Kofi Kingston. This is how we got there.
You know I love it, dude. I got a history with Taylor Swift. Me and Taylor Swift go way back. For real, for real. That was a good one. Could be story to it. Emelina type build without nonsense endings. Huh. I kind of like your idea, Mark. Yeah, Kofi beat Rey Mysterio. I guess they wanted to see Kofi get slapped up instead of Rey. Jokes have been great, yeah. Tonight has been a quippy, barb-filled Monday Night Raw.
The animosity has reached a breaking point, but only one will advance to the King of the Ring semifinals.
Kathy Kelly here with the New Day, and Kofi, you have done the unthinkable time and time again in your career. As you prepare to take on the ring general Gunther tonight, how will you do the unthinkable yet again and advance in this tournament?
Well, Kathy, not to toot my own horn, but I am quite familiar with doing the unthinkable, but tonight isn't really about that. Tonight is about payback. Tonight is about giving Gunther what he deserves for what he did to my boy. Last night, I went toe-to-toe with the greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio. And it reminded me of a few things. It reminded me that there is no room for fear in that ring. There's no room for self-doubt. And most importantly, there is no room for failure because I know how much this King of the Ring tournament means to Woods.
And that's something Gunther will never understand. Everybody knows how dangerous he is, but Gunther, King of the Ring is something that brings honor. Earning that title of king is an honor. And because of what Gunther did to me, I can't go out there this year and defend that honor. But luckily, I know somebody who is an incredible candidate to go out there and beat the hell out of Gunther tonight. And that's one of the greatest champions of all time, Kofi Kingston. And so tonight, Kofi's gonna go out there and he's gonna show Gunther exactly why New Day rocks.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Tonight.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Taylor, a little quick. Oh my goodness.
Please welcome legendary WWE ring announcer, Lillian Garcia.
Yo, Lillian's here. Oh my goodness. It's Merry Mania. It's Merry Mania. Lillian's back. What? Look at this. Mary, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the graciously gifting of bits here. Thank you, thank you. Look at this. Lillian Garcia is back. Wow, I did not expect this.
Incredible job. I am so
oh my goodness. Legato takes the chat champ. Oh my goodness. Swooped in. It's Legato Mania. Oh my goodness. It's Legato Mania.
Many years. Lillian Garcia, the ring announcer here on Monday
Legato,
Night
thank you so much. 100 bits. Doing a dang thing. Swooped right in and got that chat championship. You got the king of the chat. Got the Iron Throne. That's so cool, Lillian Garcia. Wonder if there was even a paycheck to that. I wonder if she just did it for free.
Quarterfinal action live next on Raw.
Pride equals power.
Dude, that was awesome. Her voice is actually deeper. She's got a great sound, man. Samantha Irving is light years better than Garcia. TP Poker, welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this.
Of course it stops loading at the best part.
Mary's rocking out, hitting people with the Mary Eclipse.
Get their crazy powerful network out here and
The
get
Mary
6 months of
Eclipse
Disney
bits. Thank you again. See, I see you guys. I see you guys are starting to fill up the cup. Thank you very much for the contributions.
Disney Plus and ESPN Plus is all yours. And watch it all on the new Galaxy S24.
Mary's name's on a desk too. Legato and Mary represented on the layout. Hooking it up. Thank you so much. Good to see TP Poker back in the chat. I'm glad you think that the new announcer is better than the old announcer. I see a lot of people who have like a rose-colored type of situation where they think that everything that happened in the past is better. You know, I'm glad to hear that you think that. I don't agree, but I'm glad that you feel that way, because I think that it's pretty cool to hear that people have a little bit of a new idea. Need some quick advice. Okay. Neither compares to Finkel. Yeah, I know, right? We're talking about like I don't know. We're talking about like Rick Fox in comparison to Michael Jordan and stuff, you know. There are other stuff we could be talking about. But hey, when something's on the screen, it's cool to talk about it. She beep Howard Finkel, but she's still getting there. Yeah, of course. Mary Hype? Zach's over here giving you guys props as well, if you guys haven't seen it on the YouTube. Zach, thank you again, man. Zach's always bringing some props. Zach runs Broadway plays, how many props he brings, man. He's got all the props. Coming down the aisle. If you guys like Finkel, you should be hanging out with us for classic historical battles, guys. If you like Finkel, you're going to hear a lot of the Fink. That's my issue. My friend has some very gross habits. I can't deal with it anymore. What should I do? It's getting really gross. You should tell them. You're probably going to help them out in the long run too. Even if they don't take it well, it's going to stick with them, and they might do something about it. And you might help them to have just an overall better and more efficient lifestyle. If you really care about them as a friend, you should just tell them.
As the NXT Women's North American Championship qualifying matches begin.
Who will make history at NXT Battleground?
Plus.
And if they don't like it, then you know, eventually they'll figure it out, or they won't. At least you did your part. As a friend, that's what friends do. Friends look out for each other.
NXT tomorrow 8/7 Central, only on USA.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, it's our truth.
Great plan for our tag team titles. I'm excited. Tonight gonna be hot as hell. True. Hey.
Just maybe like think about it and write a couple drafts of like what you're gonna say though. Don't just come out and say it. There's because sometimes the way you say something is more important than what you say. So I say think it out.
Not defending our titles tonight. No. Tell them. No title match. Why am I so nervous?
Beautiful titles. Uh-oh. What's this? Hey, it's Kiana James.
Allow me to introduce Miss Kiana James.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine.
Mr. Pierce, I know we spoke over the phone last week, but I just wanted to reiterate, I'm so looking forward to working under your tutelage. I'm here to leverage this opportunity to its fullest and prove to you exactly why I'm the 1%.
Well, you certainly got the right attitude, and like I said on the phone, if you need anything at all, do not hesitate to call on me.
Don't worry, I never hesitate. I adjudicate.
Adjudicate.
Adjudicate what?
Adjudicate what?
In the workplace? I don't even know if that's PG.
Truth is a national
International treasure.
This is the first round of the
Hey, Mary's on the YouTube. What's up? What's up? Thank you for everybody who's checking out the YouTube channel, and if you haven't already, please take a second to leave a like, guys. I'm trying to dig out of the YouTube algorithm purgatory they have me in, and the only way I can get out is you guys. Besides that, I can study all the YouTube SEO and everything else I want, but it's gonna come down to you guys leaving comments, you guys leaving likes. Oh my goodness, it's time. Imperium. It's time. Gunther. These are the best tag belts since the mid-80s. They're so beautiful. I love these belts. I was worried at first because they looked so plain, but now that I've seen them up close, they look so awesome. Look at this. Gunther's even got a smirk on his face about what he's about to do to Kofi Kingston. Yeah, Kofi, I'm sorry. It's over for you. But let's do a prediction on this. Ring general.
The longest reigning intercontinental champion of all time. And Kingston goes right after the ring general Gunther. Matchup hasn't even started yet. Kofi Kingston is on fire. He said payback tonight.
Payback tonight.
For the fact that Woods cannot defend his King of the Ring crown because of the injury caused by Gunther. So an incredibly smart strategy here.
The ring general. La la la. La la la.
During Gunther's reign, and now Kingston attacking the knee, much like Gunther has done to his opponents in recent weeks. Yeah, taking out the base. Obviously a lot of power. That right hand, though, is the great equalizer.
All right, predictions are open on Twitch. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count. It's time, radio. It is time. All right, so we know for a fact people are most excited about the Jey Uso versus Ilja Dragunov match. Let's do a new prediction.
Kofi's okay with this continuing. Yeah, targeting it. Again, the right knee, the leg of Gunther. The ring general trying to maim Gunther like he did Kingston's buddy Xavier
New
Woods.
poll.
I mean, there's a chance Gunther's not even going to be able to compete in this match. Hasn't even started. And Kingston into the ring and continuing the assault. The official trying to create space between these two so he can actually start this match. And how would they rule
Okay.
that?
Technically, the bell hasn't rang yet, so maybe I shouldn't have started it on Twitch, but there it goes. Okay, now it's open. Okay, the poll is on YouTube. Let's go, let's go. Daniel Johnson, welcome. Let's go. King of the Ring matchup. Oh, Kingston flips out of the suplex. He did that to Brock Lesnar at, remember Beast in the East, that event in Japan? Was it Kurikan Hall or something like that? Or was that some like sumo hall or something? That was such a good event. I loved it. That's uno dos. Whoa. Yo, I thought he almost got him. Predictions are open on Twitch, guys. You got about 20 seconds left, so get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count. I think the New Day gets back to, or the Usos get back to you. Yes. Yeah, Beast in the East. It was a pay-per-view that happened at like 6 in the morning or something like that. It was a WWE pay-per-view. It had Pac versus Neville. Not Pac. Neville versus Chris Jericho. It had a triple threat between like the Bellas and Paige. It had Brock Lesnar versus like the entire New Day. It was really good, man. It was fun. I did a review on it. It's on the YouTube channel.
Look out now. Kingston is right on the announce table.
It was a very unique show. We could watch it. I think it was like an hour and a half long. I don't think it's very long. Getting his comeuppance. Yeah, he definitely got jumped. Goki knows what I'm talking about. I'd recommend it. Do you think we've seen the last of Lesnar? No. Absolutely not. Oh my God. Jeez, dude. He's got a half crab on the announce table. Kofi's in in Final Jeopardy. I'm talking Alex Trebek style. Jeez, man. He's getting the daily single. You don't want him to snatch that daily double. That's when he gets both your legs. R-Truth is so great because he never breaks character, but he's just so serious about it. But it's, I love it. Wasn't Baszler there? Yeah. Baszler versus Kevin Owens, I think. I'm not gonna tell you everything that happens, obviously, because we might just watch it. So, yeah. So yeah, please don't say anything that happens at it, because we might just watch it. But it's definitely watchable, and I did a whole review on it. I think it was like a 5-minute review. It wasn't very long, but I dipped my toe in the water. I wonder if that's still on YouTube or if it got ultra claimed. Let me try. Let me see. Let's see if it's still there.
Come feed your inner child and set your imaginary friends free with items like the unbelievable blue soda pop, the Coney Island pizza omelet, and blue.
Oh, there's new Ryback.
Inspired by the all-new
Okay.
movie If. Kids eat 4 to 10 p.m. and
WWE Beast in the East review.
Any time of day. What people don't know is that not all dirt is the same. You need dirt with the right kind of nutrients. Look at this new organic soil from Miracle Grow.
Everybody should have it. It worked great for us.
This is as good as gold in any garden. If people only knew that it really is about the dirt.
You're a dirt nerd.
Huge dirt nerd. I'm proud of it.
And they're all coming?
Those who are still with us. Yes.
It shows my channel, but it doesn't show my review. Wonder if I even have it. It's commercial break right now, anyway, guys. So I'm just kind of looking this up. Make sure you guys like the YouTube if you haven't already. Like the YouTube stream if you like the stream, and also try to retweet the tweets and like the tweets, guys. Let's let everybody know where to be at. Help everybody discover my stream. Let's go here. Let's go for Beast. In the East. Beast in the East, I found it. Is it live or no? It's private. That's why you can't find it. That's a good rhyme. That's a good rhyme, kid. It's private. You can't find it. That's a good rhyme, kid. But there's not much behind it. Give me the contract. I'm gonna sign it. Okay, now it's live. There's so many videos that are private on my YouTube channel because they took away my monetization, so I privated a bunch of stuff so I could like go through it, and there's just so much because I have over 1,000 YouTube videos, almost 2,000. But it's live now. If you guys want to check out my review.
Gunther turned it around, but Kofi again refocusing the attack on the lower limbs of Gunther.
And it's the upper limbs.
Think Gunther should be the one to retire Lesnar? I don't think Lesnar should ever retire. I think Gunther should be Undertaker-esque, Goldberg-esque. Just bring him back whenever you really have a champion that you need that extra little oomph for, and have him be the one that they beat or beats them.
Statistics earlier today, Pat. Kofi Kingston is just in his third King of the Ring tournament in his long and illustrious career.
Yeah, Kofi Kingston, surefire future Hall of Famer, former world champion, has done it all.
Let's go.
2010, Kofi lost to Sheamus, who would go on to win.
Lesnar comes back and destroys Cody. We already saw that, though.
Kofi was also part of the last King of the Ring in 2021. It was won by Xavier Woods.
Remember, we already saw that, and Cody beat him straight up.
Against Gunther.
Cody Rhodes fan, welcome. Aren't you Messi from Twitch? Hope people don't expect me to remember all this stuff, but I'm trying. Goldust and R-Truth are hilarious. Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Now he's got a new prize, that crown that we showed just
The
moments ago.
farce. How could Cody beat Lesnar? Yeah, I don't get it either, but they already told that story, so like, what's the point? Unless Brock comes back and he looks different or something, they could still do it. I'm not saying no, but He came back looking like a savage and stuff, and he still got beat. You know, he was bearded Lesnar and everything. I don't know, man. I think it's done. I think that ship is done with. He'd have to come back like buffer than ever or something. Or else it just wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? You can't just have someone reappear and beat the guy who beat them handily and they don't even look better. Or I don't know.
Only has one speed and it's dominate.
Hydro. Yay, yo, Cody, I remembered.
I think it's more of a metaphor.
R-Truth and The Miz were funny together. They are funny together.
But yes, he's dominant.
They are funny together. It's just Miz is the, you know how it goes in like buddy cop dramas. There's always the like really funny one, and then there's the one that's like trying to no sell it. Like that. That's how Miz and R-Truth are. Crack your back. Oh my goodness.
But that knee.
Yeah. Gunther putting that injured knee in harm's way.
Jeez. Yeah, they jump-started this match with the knee of Gunther in jeopardy, and now they're continuing it. Yeah, I mean, if he comes back and he looks different, then I'd be okay with it. But but he came back looking awesome in the first place. I don't know, man. I feel like that's not gonna happen. We'll see, though. I'd never King General. Ooh, I like that. King General. I never thought of that. Evolution is a better faction than Bloodline in Judgment Day. Simple fact, Evolution won all the titles on their brand. Didn't Bloodline do that same thing, though? I thought they had everything. Well, they didn't have the Intercontinental title. But they crushed the King of the Ring, though. Can't that count? Kiana James could be the future of WWE? Maybe.
Blow right to the kidney.
We'll see, man.
Shot to the back. You'll feel this tomorrow.
Unfolding the clothesline. No. Trouble.
Looking for the SOS, and then Gunther would not allow him to.
That's troublesome. SOS was not there. Gunther's too strong. He said, no, your transmission is not getting out, comrade. Evolution's a better faction because of the people in it. Like, you don't even have to talk about the run that they had as Evolution. Just look at who was in it, dude. Look at whose career they jump started. They basically made one of the best wrestlers of all time, and then on top of that, they had some of the best wrestlers of all time at the same time. Like, just as a faction, their ranks were incredible. But who knows, man? We're not to the end of the Bloodline stuff either, though. Why does the King of the Ring logo look like the smiling emoji? You see it from far away? The King of the Ring logo looks like a smiling emoji with a crown on. But yeah, I guess you do need to base a faction on the like what they've done. So yeah, I'd agree with you, I guess.
The former WWE champion, Kofi Kingston. A four-time Intercontinental champion, three-time United States champion, and of course a 14-time tag team champion.
Are they sold out tonight or no?
General Gunther. All he can handle tonight in front of a packed house in Greenville, South Carolina. The quarterfinals for the men.
Packed house. He did not use the word sold out.
Tremendous night of action so far.
Let's go.
Kofi Kingston dragging himself to the top rope.
Greenville's doing all the commentating we
Ouch.
need right now.
Oh, you're done.
This is awesome.
Kicked in the back of the back. In the back of the back. I guess just kicked in the back. Done. Decapitation clotheslines. Kofi's down. That's not enough, though. Kofi has brought it, though. It's a much better match than I anticipated, and I appreciate that. These King and Queen of the Ring matches have been really good, and I can see why they didn't televise certain ones of them. And televise just the crispiest stuff. But then again, I don't know why he wouldn't televise Kofi versus Rey Mysterio. That might be the one that I don't understand. Oh my goodness. Yo, he's got the freaking bow and arrow around the ring post. They had their belts collectively way longer than Evolution had theirs. Yeah, I mean, there's ways to argue it, but I don't know. I just... Bloodline is so important for modern wrestling, though. I feel like they matter more towards, like, how good things are going right now.
Gunther's flat back right now. Critical point of the match.
Evolution was a bunch of people who already were bringing people to watch wrestling. The Bloodline just revitalized and invigorated wrestling fans. So there's arguments to be made for both of them being extra great, and they both are extra great. And that, I'd say that's probably the bottom line, is they both were awesome. They both did awesome things for wrestling, and we're still talking about them today. We're still witnessing the shock waves of what they were able to do. So overall, I'd say the most important thing is that they existed and they hooked it up. They helped it out and they made it happen.
Measuring his man. Kofi looking to explode out of the corner. Went for trouble in paradise. Gunther able to hook Kingston up into a power bomb. Stacks him up. Kick out.
He kicked out. No, Boston Crab. He hit him with the Samoa Joe. Oh, that's done, dude. You're cracked up. And I'm not talking about laughing. You gotta tap out. He's tapping. Oh my God! I told you he didn't want the two legs. He got the full meal deal, dude. He got both the legs and a biscuit. Gunther wins. Goodness gracious, man! What a fun match. That was really well done. Talk about professionals. Gunther, la 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 la. Gunther, ba 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 ba. Gunther cracks Kofi in half. He got all the meat out of those legs. There you go. Gunther moves on to the semifinal. What do you call that?
Kofi, and now the ring general is dreaming of days.
La 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 la.
Is the heavy one with the crown.
Well, you know, the
Bloodline never had mid-card title. Yeah, I mean, when they were called the Bloodline, no, but
10 on the West Coast on Peacock is part of the King and Queen of the Ring.
they've definitely done the dang thing, man.
Saudi Arabia. Also there, Becky Lynch defends the women's championship.
Solo had the North American title for a little bit, for like a couple days.
You talk about all those things that you've done.
All those things.
You never beat me.
Look at that. Liv Morgan gets a title.
Here we go. 80% of YouTube thought this would happen. They're replaying what happened on Monday, last Monday Night Raw, between Becky Lynch, Damage Control, all them.
Valkyria coming to the
Burb lady.
Let's head back to the locker room.
Her hair is crazy. I'm actually glad that Gunther is not using the powerbomb as a finisher now.
How you're feeling after last week's big debut here on Monday Night Raw. Not only did you defeat Dakota Kai, but you also made quite a statement coming to the aid of one Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
A perfect way to kickstart my rise to the top of Monday Night Raw and
Monday.
send a little message at the same time. Damage Control better get used to seeing me on Monday nights, because I'm here to stay.
It's Feather Rosa.
And anytime Becky needs a little Irish backup in her corner, I'm going to be there.
Thank you for having my back.
It's Feather Rosa and Becky Lynch.
Go crush it tonight.
Counter James could feud with Becky Lynch or Liv Morgan. First day on Raw,
Let me ask you about tonight's match.
We'll
You're
see.
going to take on Zoey Stark. How have you been preparing for that in today's Queen of the Ring tournament match?
Well, Zoey Stark and I have never gone one-on.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to
Hey,
say
it's Liv
hello
Morgan.
and to congratulate you. I think you're going to have so much fun on Raw.
Oh, thanks, Liv. That's actually really nice of you.
Of course. I do have a question though really quick. Has
Becky always been such a bitch?
Oh.
Why don't you ask her yourself?
Oh. Look out behind you. 54 Morgan, look out. Oh, clock you. Yo, she hit her with the nicest little love tap.
I'm not the one that's scared of a face-to-face fight, bitch.
Oh. She's holding the wrong side of her face. She got punched in this side, she's holding this side. Battle Rosa would look good with that crown. Yeah, that'd be cool. Dude, they're killing it with this King and Queen of the Ring stuff.
Who will wear the crown?
Please give it to Gunther, dude.
WWE King and Queen of the Ring.
Yo, it's next Saturday already? What the heck?
Streaming exclusively on Peacock.
How is it already next Saturday? Time is flying by so quick, dude. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'll be right back. You guys get to hang out with Dudley for a second.
It's the most powerful chair ever made. See the very real chair phone at chairphone.com.
There's no better time than now for a getaway to Great Wolf Lodge.
This Friday. Wow, only one movie is for everyone.
You have no idea how true that statement is.
Real
You have to stop.
Never.
or imaginary.
Being imaginary is exhausting.
Okay, let's get you to bed.
If rated PG.
You're feeling peanut buttery. Very peanut buttery. Uh-oh, now I'm feeling peanut buttery. Mmm. Poppable M&M's peanut butter minis.
We're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Give me that gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth-watering. Give me that creamy, dreamy, meaty topping, pepperoni popping. Give me that crispy Kobe, Papa John's. Better get you some. Try the trio before it's gone.
Having those high interest credit cards, it felt unmanageable. My name is Belinda, and with Upstart, I was able to save money with a personal loan. From the moment that I checked my rate to getting that approval was just a few minutes. I felt relieved having the funds in my account so quickly. I was able to turn all of those, big payments into one small payment, and I was able to breathe.
Easy online borrowing. Personal loans up to $50,000. Go to upstart.com.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. With our groundbreaking Elemax technology, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience. At X-Chair, we've got our eye on the future of work, so you can focus on the
You need the X-Chair, guys.
Visit xchair.com to find out how you can own an X-Chair for only $20 a month. xchair.com.
xchair.com.
Like this. This is a tough competition.
You either make it or you don't. Race starts now, ladies.
We're about to find out.
Rated T for teen.
Hey, we got a CM Punk DLC advertisement. EC dub and everything. Nice. May 15th. The CM Punk pack, plus new content for the people who want to spend microtransaction money. If that's you, you got it.
WWE 2K24 is the illustrate a game in WWE 2K history, and this week it gets even better. The DLC ECW.
Oh, they're playing the ECW song, I think. Yeah.
DLC pack in franchise history.
The most highly anticipated DLC.
Appearance in nearly 10 years. WWE 2K24.
WWW.
ECW Punk Pack Wednesday.
Let's go.
Punk and Sandman.
Punk and Sandman. Let's go.
Kofi.
Uh-oh. Kofi and Carrion.
Tough loss. But don't worry. There's always more time to turn things around.
Hey, Kofi.
That's it?
I got that ice.
Thank you, bro.
What do you want?
I don't know.
Probably to turn you dark. Please. Please turn him heel. Please do it.
Karrion Kross and his final testament now apart.
I'm all ready. I'm battle tested. Here it comes. The guy who beat Okada.
Introducing first from Blackpool, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds.
What a savage, dude. What an awesome beast. Also should be someone who can hit the choke slam and make it look believable. Oh, I see. Well, you definitely have whittled it down by a lot. I think you've whittled it down to maybe like 3 wrestlers who exist right now. Not a whole lot of large and in charge women wrestlers who are white girls, you know? I mean, who do you got? That's tough, dude. And I feel like if you introduce somebody like that to the WWE, they would never be a low card wrestler in the first place. So you're really whittling it down to maybe like 1 person ever. Tsunami time. Tozawa. Oh my goodness. Dude, this is the guy who beat Okada. You think he's not going to beat Akira Tozawa? La 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 la.
It's got to be a bit of a drag to have a little league type dad like Chad Gable, an
I'll put you over
overbearing
here.
type of coach, always on you, trying to motivate you in that manner. Does this style by Chad Gable work?
Maybe they'll join forces and call themselves the New Testament. That's actually a pretty good idea, Excalibur. I know you're joking, but that's actually pretty dang cool. Remember, the New Day started their gimmick as a evangelist knockoff. That was the gimmick. They were supposed to be evangelists. Supposed to be like the people who are like, oh, yes, my brother, testify. Make sure you put something in the offering plate. That actually would work out. Tear the shirt. He said, you idiot. Tozawa, that's nasty. Macho King's in the crowd? Oh my God, Death Valley. That shirt's still hanging from the ropes over there. Bet you Triple H is mad about that. It's like, what's this shirt doing? Tsunami, it's over. You guys are wondering why I didn't put a prediction on this? Well, now you know. Timeout. This is crazy. WWE, listen to what Gritty said. Even AEW hears me. They do, man. Slowly, because it's either adapt or die, dude. You have to start addressing issues. You can't be like the captain of the Titanic, like, it's fine. It's fine. What? It's the Titanic. What could possibly go wrong? You can't be that guy, man. No matter how unstoppable or bulletproof or how well funded your operation is, there are things that can bring you down, and sometimes it's just the absolute easiest thing to figure out. Like when water gets cold, it freezes. If you run into that frozen water, you will have problems.
Due to Jimmy Uso's interference.
It's like the easiest thing to understand sometimes takes down the biggest companies.
Against Sheamus.
Who are we talking about here? We are talking about the Ring General. We are talking about the most successful,
Ludwig
the
Kaiser.
longest reigning Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion in history. I mean, 666 days. Gunther does not have to prove anything to anyone around here. Is that clear? And then you mentioned Sheamus. If anyone out there
Where is he?
actually
Here we go.
believes, matter of fact, if Sheamus himself believes that he lost that match because of me
Indy
last
Hartwell.
week, the guy must be
Maybe.
delusional. You know what?
But you're talking about one girl then, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's game over for your whole idea. if your whole idea and everything you just said was to get one girl over, then it's just...
Beating the Ring General.
I
Never
don't
happened.
know, man.
Never going to happen. All right? Matter of fact, Sheamus should be standing right here next to me. He should be standing here.
Plus, she's like
thanking me because
blatantly
Ludwig Kaiser
Australian
saved
too, so
Sheamus
I don't know if
last
that would
week.
fit
If
well.
Sheamus has a problem with that, Ludwig Kaiser is going to be the guy to put him out of his misery, expose him, and embarrass him in front of the whole wide world. We're done here.
Thank you so much for your time.
Good job. He's so good on the mic. Ludwig's no joke, man. I like him.
Exclusively on X, WWE, like you've never seen before.
I feel like we've had a good amount of ads already. Hopefully we'll be able to weather the storm for the rest of this. About an hour and 20 minutes into the show so far.
We're cowboys. It may look fun, but it's chaos.
The McBee Dynasty. McBee.
I'd rather die than watch this place go down. Amen.
The McBee Dynasty. New episode
McBee.
on USA and all episodes streaming now on Peacock.
Some of those speed matches are fun. Yeah, I want to watch the whole tournament.
I wasn't eavesdropping.
I hear it's only like 18 minutes long if we watch the whole tournament, so we might be checking that out sometime soon.
And it is all good.
Let's see what you guys have done on the YouTube thus far. 17 likes it looks like. Not sure about that. Let me see. Let's try to hit 20, guys. Let's try to hit 20 likes tonight. How's the heating pad? It's working very well right now, radio. Have it set to medium.
Tip your driver $3 or more online and we'll tip you $3 to use on next week's order.
Ever wonder why Kit Kats are so delightful?
A lot of times I'll look at like how long I've been streaming and it'll tell me if the heating pad is about to turn off, or if it maybe just turned off and the heat just hasn't dissipated yet, so I can turn it back on.
Delight in the moment with chocolate frosted donut.
I got like a frosted donut Kit Kat. Ooh. I got like a, what do you call it? A regimen? A schedule? Something like that. Goki's on the YouTube. What's up, man? Thank you for joining the YouTube.
Orbit. Shoe? Good.
Garfield is the perfect.
How's your heating pad, radio?
5 stars? More like 5 lasagnas.
Ooh, cheese is my love language.
The Garfield movie, Memorial Day weekend.
And how was your steak, man? That steak looked awesome.
It's like taking a trip down memory lane.
I didn't know they sold dreamsicles on memory lane.
For the flavor that takes you back. Get Wendy's new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty.
Get more from your morning routine. Make 20 cups of deliciously rich coffee with coffee made at home for the price of 1 cup from a coffee shop. Coffee's perfect mate. Coffee mate.
I'm adding Downy Unstoppables to my wash.
Guys,
now I'll be
you
smelling
can make
fresh all day long.
your own coffee at home. Did you know this? These might be brand new facts, dude. Did you know you can make your own coffee at home?
Try for under $5.
Whoa.
Gordon Ramsay, you ready? And Lisa Vanderpump
Already
are searching for the next great food star.
This is the time for you to
Vanderpump? Is this the girl from the show that's been like cutting into the AEW ratings too much? Vanderpump.
Twix with cookie and cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Kinda makes you wonder which game
It's
first.
the witches.
The cookie.
Or the cookie dough.
So embarrassing.
The cookie or the cookie dough.
Domino's new New York style pizza.
It was good. I haven't set the medium. Oh, you got yours on too. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you're able to relax, man. You've been working hard recently.
New York style and decide for yourself.
Sometimes in life, in order to move forward, it helps to look back.
There
To
we go.
learn from the pioneers and trailblazers.
Trailblazers.
To gain
Portland?
inspiration from those who came before us.
To show us what it means to act with empathy and to show that love has no labels.
Hey, it's Sonya Deville. Oh gosh, Jimmy John's. Come on, man. It's not one thing. It's a did another. Word to my granny and my daddy and my mother. Can start with Candace pushing Indy too far. She absolutely snaps. Yeah, but you're just writing a story for Indy now, you know?
Because when love has no labels,
I thought you were talking about like a way that they could continuously get more women over in WWE, not like a storyline for one girl, you know?
Exclusive WWE merchandise celebrating Mental Health Awareness Month this May. For every t-shirt sold,
Let me try to get this as live as possible. Here we go.
Tonight regarding those World Tag Team
Postman Pierce.
Sorry, come in.
It's the Brawling Brutes, or no, the
Pete and I, we just want to thank
Catch
you
Crew
very
or
much
whatever.
from the bottom of our hearts for this opportunity on Monday Night Raw to show some unbelievable techers courtesy of the new Catch Republic.
Well, I certainly appreciate that, and I'm going to wish you both good luck and a very warm welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're here.
New Catch Republic. Look, the
Slow
draft's
burn
behind us,
sort of
okay?
story.
The tag
Yeah,
division has a
it's-
new look. It's a new era, and that means
I don't
new
know, man.
opportunity. So tonight, I'm sanctioning.
Sounds
the
good,
Fatal
but I don't know,
number one
man.
contenders for the World
So I have to
So it'll be the new Catch Republic against the Authors of Pain, against the Creed Brothers,
to work on it.
against JD McDonough and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day, and the winner gets a crack at the World Tag Team titles.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Opportunity certainly in the air in the tag team division. But Adam, while I have you, I do have one other question. The WWE Universe is wondering why Braun Breaker, a top pick for Raw in the draft, wasn't included in the King of the Ring tournament. Can you explain that decision?
You're a broadcast journalist. Yes, you are. Look, I talked to Braun last week. Unlimited potential. Anybody with two eyes can see it. But the guys that I have on the Raw side in the King of the Ring, they've earned it at the highest level. I've explained that to Braun. I don't want to just shove him in the deep end, right? He deserves it, but he's going to have to...
Here he is. Yep.
Let me explain something to you, all right? My opponents, when it comes to King of the Ring, I wouldn't have been in the deep end with them. They would have been in the deep end with me.
Oh.
All right? I would have drug them all underwater and watched them drown right in front of me and smiled. I should have been in the damn tournament.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The dogs are barking. Cole Braun Breaker should have been in the tournament. Adam Pearce, yet again, Paul Stooch. Well, speaking of tournaments, we have our...
Bark at him.
Our final That's going to be so much fun. We're going to be able to do that just whenever the hell we want. Final final matchup in the women's side of the Queen of the Ring tournament. This is how we got here.
The Queen of the Ring tournament kicked off last Monday with hard-hitting first-round matchups. The relentless Zoey Stark went to battle against the...
I've been enjoying Honkai Star Rail. Scott, first big battle. Honkai is good, man. I tried to show people that, but people didn't really react to it too much, so I stopped playing it.
Dakota Kai went up against the newest addition to the Raw women's roster, Lyra Valkyria. Kai's educated strikes kept her in the match.
But yeah, it's a good game. I'm glad you're liking it, man.
Tonight, the Queen of the Ring tournament continues as Zoey Stark takes on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Will Zoey Stark keep her momentum rolling?
I'm just getting started.
Or will Lyra Valkyria make like
Feather Rose is gonna win, man.
I'm here to show that my name belongs among the very best.
She kind of wrestles like Thunder Rosa too, but she's not as oh, here we go. She's not as brutal. She's not as vicious with her delivery. Here we go. Guess what? What you say is what you get. Water's wet, the sky's blue. Grass is green, the wind blows. I'm sick of all these innuendos.
The confident powerhouse, no nonsense, understands this is a big opportunity. Here tonight,
Ascending to the stars, a million miles away. I remember we were worried we'd never hear this song again, but it's been good. I like her song, man. She's a good wrestler, too.
Earlier tonight, Io Sky with a tremendous battle against Shayna Baszler.
She's already been in a program with a legend, too, with Trish Stratus and stuff.
Valkyria or
Yeah, it's a good song, right? Jimmy John's, of course, doesn't like it when we get too excited. They don't like that. They're like, no, stop. You can only get excited for our sandwiches. You can only get excited for excessive amounts of lettuce. Na-na-na, lettuce. Na-na-na, lettuce. Na-na-na, 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 lettuce. That's what Jimmy John's wants us saying. Jimmy John's is in the phone. All right, let's go.
This evening.
See who you guys got. Predictions are open on Twitch. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count.
When the biggest moments arrive, our future king or queen perform at the highest level.
Valkyria was so emotional the night she was drafted from
Ouch.
NXT to join the Monday Night
Goodness
Raw
gracious.
roster. Another deep arm drag takedown.
She's floating through the ring right now. Just gliding around.
Says she channels the spirit of Morrigan, the goddess of war in Irish mythology.
Of course, Slancha.
They would take the form of ravens and decide who would live and who would die on the battlefield. That's Valkyria and her persona here in WWE.
Who you got? Who you got? Let's find out. Did I do this right? Let me check. Yeah, okay. Thought I might have spelled something wrong.
Zoey Stark able to block at least momentarily.
Yeah, it's time. Get your predictions in now, guys.
Zoey moves out of harm's way.
Pat Dog incoming. We heard the Pat Dog. Battle of theme songs. Yeah, I like them both.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time.
Yeah, she's not getting a dead reaction. It's similar to the why the CEO chant is going on. That crowd is not here to listen to that crowd is not here to listen to Mercedes Moné talk on the mic. It's just the song is catchy and it elicits a response. When you hear the same 3 letters in a row over and over again and it's to a beat, you're gonna be like, oh my god. Rah 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 rah. It's not because they're actually hype, but with Feather Rosa, this could be the start of something that people are looking forward to, and she's gonna wrestle, you know. They might have 2 reasons to care. We'll see, though. Only time will tell. Predictions are open, guys. Oh, wait. I think they stopped, actually. I think they're closed now. Hopefully you guys got your prediction in. If not, then wait. Did it close early or what? Nah, that's good.
to Black. Rated R. Only in theaters this Friday.
You came looking for a light beer. And you found gold.
There's an Amy Winehouse movie now?
The light beer with a smooth, elevated taste. Perfect for those who never settle.
Na 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 na. Remember we heard this song? I think it was radio actually helped us to finally hear the song that's from. It was great. That Modelo song, it's way better than you think. Yeah, that New York style. I've been telling you guys about the New York style Domino's, man. That's the only pizza that I would get from Domino's. That New York style, it's so good. Yeah, so good, radio. Thank you, man.
This guy in this picture is me. I didn't realize how bad my hair loss was until I seen the transformation that it is now.
A lot of the reason that I don't stream on YouTube as much as I stream on Twitch is because we do song reviews, match reviews, video reviews of things that are copywritten. So on Twitch, you don't immediately get copyright claimed for it or put your channel in as much jeopardy. So I do that stuff on my Twitch channel. So if you guys like music, movies, freaking full album reviews, topical reactions like the Drake and whoever he was, just I don't even care really, but it was fun to listen to. What's his name? I forgot. The guy that Drake was just in a fake war with. Because it was just like the war turned into just a one-sided situation. The guy that he was against just absolutely cleaned him up. But yeah, I do reactions to all this stuff. It's just I don't do it on YouTube because it's very scary and you get in trouble and you end up jeopardizing your channel doing a lot of this stuff. So get on over to my Twitch channel. Kendrick Lamar, that's his name. I remembered. I remembered before anybody else. Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, I do that. NASCAR's been taking down streams. Yeah, exactly, Mark. It's like I have to be super careful, so that's why I normally only do this stuff on Twitch. Finish Viking. Oh, what? Let me see. Let me see. It's real.
Queen of the Ring winner. Not yet. We're only in the maybe.
Let's get to 20 likes, guys. Let's try it.
Zoey's well on her way.
Talk about Twitch streams. Oh yeah, well, I don't have to worry about that because I'm not doing NASCAR. The most NASCAR I'd ever do is probably like the Indy 500 or something like that. You're never gonna have to worry about that with me. I appreciate NASCAR, but it's something that I'd maybe do once a year, like the Kentucky Derby or something like that.
Channeling her inner goddess Morgan.
Got more chance of me reacting like baseball or football games.
Oh, an Irish kick caught Zoey on the ear. And now Valkyria starting to fire up. Lyra, down goes
Lyra's getting hype over here.
Zoey
Indy 500 or Indianapolis 500, whatever they call it, whatever they do in Indy. You know what I'm talking about, like the big race. I don't know.
Zoey Stark all out of sorts after Valkyria.
Only football game you do a hangout for is the Super Bowl. Yeah, pretty much, but like I said, there's still more of a chance of me doing football than NASCAR.
Stark at 2. Zoey Stark hanging in this matchup.
Lyra, Valkyria.
Unless people start asking for it. If you guys want to see it and you'll hang out for it, just let me know. I'll do whatever you guys want to do, but you guys got to let me know because I'm not a mind reader. It's especially hard to read minds through a chat, you know. Sometimes you can read someone's mind based off their facial expressions if you see them in person, but reading people's minds off of a chat is inherently more difficult.
Blow right to the back of the neck. And now Zoey Stark.
I like Zoey's outfit.
Old school shots there from Zoey.
Oh, look at kip up by Valkyria.
Oh my goodness, she ran through. Oh, we're just trading kicks.
Now Zoey up over the top goes Valkyria. Stark for the win to advance in the tournament. Valkyria kicks it too.
Full body shock there for Valkyria.
What's the name of it, Mark? What's the name of that race I'm talking
Zoey
about?
thought she had her. The persistence here.
Yeah, fierce aggression. Zoey Stark now going to head up to the top rope with Lyra in trouble.
Very comfortable up here.
Daytona 500. Thank you.
From high above the ring, Valkyria rolls out of harm's way. Stark lands on her feet. Oh! That spinning heel kick caught Zoey. Now Valkyria. Looking for that tornado DDT again. Stark able to counter into a suplex. Valkyria hit the corner hard, grabbed her knee.
This is the type of women's wrestling that I really think needs to be front and center, dude. We don't need any more of these participation trophy type of things where we put on women because it's time to put on women. No. You put on women because they're the best. Just like everybody else. And if you need to have comedy wrestlers or whatever, just make them comedy wrestlers. Don't try to convince me that wacky wrestlers are great and I should watch them for 10 minutes. Don't do that, especially not on national television. Got you. Jimmy John's tried to box me out. Lyra wins. 67% of the YouTube chat thought this would happen. Actually, a pretty good breakdown there.
Next week on Monday Night Raw. This is a great ending sequence. Zoey went for the Z360.
Nope, no Z360. What percentage thought? Hang on, go back. 94% of the Twitch chat. Twitch has been coming back on YouTube. YouTube was blowing Twitch out of the water recently, but Twitch is making a comeback. I see you. Io versus Lyra, yeah. Two of the burbs of the sky. Burbly showdown.
Quite a first impression here on Monday Night Raw. Congratulations on advancing to the semifinal. Anything that you would like to say to Io Sky ahead of next week's match?
Jackie, you want to know why I'm so confident? Talking to
Yeah, I don't know acid.
It's far aired down us, Aaron. And you'll find out what that means. But all I really want to say to everybody here is I am Lyra Valkyria. I am a former NXT Women's Champion. And I only travel as the crow flies. Straight to the top.
Lyra speaking Gaelic. Celtic language of the Scottish Highlands. Lyra Valkyria will face Io Sky as the semifinals.
Woo! Dude, they know about the woo.
The Queen of the Ring tournament. Later on tonight, we will set the semifinals for the King of the Ring tournament. Earlier on, Gunther advanced.
Let's go.
Kofi, Kingston. Still to come. Ilja Dragunov. Main event, Jey Uso. This is how they advanced. Yeet.
The time draws near for the next round of the King of the Ring tournament's quarterfinals. After replacing an injured Drew McIntyre, main event Jey Uso entered the fray against the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and secured a huge win.
Woo! Woo!
The Mad Dragon, Ilja Dragunov, made an emphatic statement.
Instant classic on Monday night.
Yeah, that was great. Ilja versus Ricochet, my goodness.
To advance. As both Raw superstars forge ahead, their paths now converge when they go one-on-one for the first time.
I want to fight the best. I prove to you why they call me main event Jey Uso.
Who will be one step closer to becoming the King of the Ring?
Baszler versus Lyra would be better, in my opinion.
Drew McIntyre couldn't cut it, so they put your boy in the King of the Ring tournament. Last week, Finn Balor got the yeet down. Tonight, though, the newcomer, Ilja Dragunov, welcome to Monday Night Raw, Oos. But you gonna get this work, too. Just like next week, the Ring General, Gunther, yeet down. And then I'm gonna get a new crown, where it's gonna go down, where I become the new King of the Ring. Yeet.
Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go. Who's he fighting tonight? Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sami Zayn is here. You should have no fear. America's funniest home videos. His song sounds just like those. America's funniest home videos. Oh yeah, Otis. America's funniest home Sammy videos.
Our women's division is the best in all of professional wrestling.
The women of NXT are undeniable as the NXT Women's North American Championship qualifying matches begin.
Who will make history at NXT
Dang.
Battleground?
Ivy's pulling double duty. Ivy's on Raw tonight, and she's going to NXT tomorrow.
Games are over. Dar just dropped the champion.
What's next for NXT
Did you feel King of the Ring tournament? It was filled by everyone that held a belt currently, and they compete. That'd be great. That'd be great.
Make it or you don't.
I love that sort of thing. But it would have to be for more than just the crown of King of the Ring. It'd have to be for like a world title shot or something.
There's some world-class athletes out here.
I think they'd have to up the stakes a little bit. That way it doesn't just destroy the credibility of the wrestlers involved, because you run the risk of making certain champions look worse than each other if there's not like another title match on the line. Like if you're not climbing a ladder towards the titles mattering more, then you run the risk of making them look weak.
Introducing Domino's new New York style pizza, made with our fresh, never frozen dough that's stretched thin and cut into 6.
So I'd definitely be down with it, but it'd have to be like, if you win the tournament, you get a world title shot if you're not already the champion, and if you are the champion, then you get the shot versus the other world champion at not SummerSlam, at like Survivor Series or something. Put it closer to Survivor Series. You know what I mean? Because if it's just champions, then you run the risk of like making a champion look weaker than another. So you'd have to put something on the line to distract people from that fact. That's a good question, though. What do you think about it, though?
You can't taste it, but boy, is it sweet. Arby's, we have the meats.
If you're living with HIV, imagine being good to go without daily HIV pills.
Let me know, guys. You see these questions? You guys should answer these questions too, man. Let me know what you guys think. I'm telling you what I think, but it's because I think that a lot of these questions are getting posted at me, but Shroomgoon's asking everybody. What do you think? Would that be cool or what? You want it to be completely separate and just to be a somewhat of like a launching pad? 'Cause I don't see that it works that way most of the time. As much as I would love for it to be that way, I don't see that it works that way in its current form. You'd have to do something more with it, I think. We'll see, though. I'll be right back.
With Cabenuva, you're good to go. Ask your doctor about switching.
It's golden hour. Time to pause and pour. It's my time. Or our time. Savor it all with a chilled glass of New Zealand's finest. Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc. Savor amazing.
Weighted blankets are so cozy, especially when they're filled with creamy, comfy peanut butter M&M's Mega. I can't move. Yellow, how about a little help?
Who said that? All I see is darkness.
Peanut butter M&M's Mega.
At Domino's, we know there's a lot of pressure to tip these days. Which is why we want to say,
thanks for the tip.
By tipping you back.
Whoa, Deb.
Tip your Domino's driver $3 or more online and we'll tip you $3 to use on next week's order.
Whoa, Dudley. Dudley was slipping, falling. He couldn't get up. He needed to get back on his feet so he could tear stuff up. It could be neither former King of the Ring winners competed against each other. Yeah, but they didn't do it for like how many years? They didn't do it for like 5 years or something. So you'd be bringing up people who maybe don't have anything to do with the show anymore. Maybe in the future that'd be cool. You know, a couple of years from now, if they keep doing this every year, then that would be a cool concept. But they didn't do it for like 5 years or something. So you'd be bringing up a lot of people who just really aren't part of the show anymore.
Sami Zayn with his marching orders to take out Sami before the King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring event a week from Saturday.
Mortal Kombat type tournament. Give stock shares or something. Yeah, maybe like the Dojo Pro, remember? We just watched a thing called Dojo Pro Wrestling. Do it like that. Maybe have a ranking based off of wins and losses, and rank number 1's at the top and rank number 16's at the bottom or 12's at the bottom, and just do it like Dojo Pro.
Yeah, Chad was not happy with Tozawa's performance earlier tonight against Reed. Nice back elbow by Otis, who
Winner gets like a preliminary crown. They don't get like the full on the top of the heap crown. You get something, but you want to hold it. You have to win your next match to hold it. You have to keep winning to hold it. That could be awesome. I'm not putting prediction on this because there's no way Otis is beating the Intercontinental Champion. He's shaking. Chad said no. Stop it. Stop that.
Gable calling an audible.
Oh, he's feeling it though. Bust out your worm, Otis.
He ripped the shirt off. He's gonna do it anyway. He did it anyway. He said, "I told you not to do that." That's oof. Panda says oof. What's oof?
And now Otis up to the second rope.
Carlisle's a winner, okay, as a coach.
Otis now off the second rope. Nobody home.
No.
Went for the splash.
Went for the Vader bomb. There was nothing there.
Barking in his face. Man cost Otis the matchup. Helluva kick by Sami.
That's Uno Dos Tres. Got you. Sami wins easily. See, I didn't put a prediction on that. That was less than 2 minutes. That was good though. My turn would have all the champions, even NXT ones competing for it all. It'd have to be something on the line more than just a crown though, you know? Because you end up making certain titles look weaker than other ones, because it's not just the person involved, it's also the championship. That's what I'm saying about the idea of putting every title holder in a tournament. You need to have something else on the line. Sami's here. He's back. Chad Gable gets tossed in a corner. Oh my goodness. Gable got destroyed.
Abusing, shoving Otis around. And Chad Gable going to roll out of harm's way as Sami went for the Helluva kick.
But thank you, Sami, for stopping all that. Otis didn't deserve any of it.
What's oof?
Oh, and now he's open up his...
This is your fault, Otis. Oh, slaps Otis. He slapped Otis. No. No, Otis. Otis got slapped so crazy.
You're better than him,
You see why you need heels, guys? Look, Otis is getting over more crazy than in the past couple of months. You need good heels, man. Becky Lynch versus Dakota Kai. Oh my God. Dakota even looks like she knows what's about to happen to her. Done. I'm sorry, dude. We got a lot of predictable destructions tonight. People are getting absolutely mollywopped tonight. But at least we have some good stories in the meantime. Man, that was an easy match. Sami Zayn got like the easiest match of his life. Imagine what he feels like today versus what he was doing in like Ring of Honor. 20-minute matches, getting thrown through ladders and stuff. Now he comes out here for 2 minutes and he's the world. He's like as far up the world title situation as ever been.
Score 44 points.
That's a good word, bro.
Bootios is not a word.
Bootios is a word. It's like our word. What do you mean?
That's not a word.
That's not a word.
We created, we came out of a giant box with them at WrestleMania.
There's a picture of it in your locker. No, I'll tell you what will fit there, though. Boot, bot, toys. You know what? Even boat. There's no A. You can have my A.
Wait, what?
Maybe you need a Snickers.
Incredible commercials.
Which is why I'm going to use the Cantina chicken menu to help him see the Taco Bell life.
Exactly, Ringmaster. That's what I'm saying. You need good heels, man, because without that, it's just a bunch of people happy to be here and fighting. How fun is that? Can you imagine if on Power Rangers they were all just Power Rangers and that's it? How fun would the Power Rangers show be if they just all became Power Rangers and there was never Rita Repulsa or Lord Zed or any of that? They just happened to go to high school. There's not even those like bullies. I forgot what their names are. Remember the fat guy and the skinny guy? There's not even those bullies. It's just kids who are happy to be going to school and they're Power Rangers. How fun would that show be if that's it? Just them sparring in the dojo. Oh my God, good spar today. Yeah, man. Man, I'm gonna really need a Gatorade after that one. Like, the show we wouldn't even be talking about it. Bull and Skull, is that their name? Vulcan Skull? Bull and Skull? Vulcan Skull? Yeah, imagine what Power Rangers what as a show that would look like if they never had villains, you know? If it was just happy to be here nonsense all day. And I call it nonsense because that's exactly what any movie or any piece of entertainment becomes nonsense when it's just nothing but people happy to be there. Think about all the most incredible moments in like actual sports history, like NBA, NFL, dude. There's always somebody doing something that's like, wait a minute, you did what? You deflated the balls? You read the playbook? Like, what? There's always somebody who's doing something a little off, dude, and it makes everything even more must-see.
WWE is on fire right
now. I'm gonna be at 4 p.m. Oh, I see.
Next year, we're bringing the show of shows to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. I see people get like mad upset about heels, and I'm just like, dude, you need that. Trust me, you need that. Because your baby faces are just lost in the fray if you don't have anybody to bounce off of.
Are you ready?
It's my legacy. My legacy.
WWE Priority Pass from On Location. Place your deposit today to secure premium seating, pre-show hospitality, interactions with your
Bro, thank you for leaving a like on the YouTube stream, by the way. Everybody who has not already done that, please do it, guys. It takes 2 seconds, and it's slowly going to help me get out of this
Hey, I just want to come over here and take a second
this ditch they have me in on the YouTube algorithm. Hey, it's Bronstromon. It's the most powerful Pokemon of all. Bronstromon. And Jimmy Johns doesn't want us to see Bronstromon. Not that Braun. Not that one. Would I not have him? How do I not have him? That's impossible. Oh, I spelled it wrong.
You hear that?
Here we go.
I've been warned by the Judgment Day. But anyways, back
I've been warned by the Judgment Day. I like how he said that. He's like, whatever.
JD McDonough's talking to Braun Strowman.
Yeah, remember Damien told JD.
Oh yeah, Dakota Kai's theme song. Is he even wrestling though? Yeah, Legado, he came out like last week and destroyed everybody. Dude, she's walking to her public execution right now. This is literally like Daniel Garcia versus John Moxley right now. It's like, yeah, okay, have a fun match, but it's your death sentence.
Gets a big win earlier.
I like Kyrie's outfit. She looks like Catwoman or something.
Semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament takes on Lyra Valkyria next week. Here in Monday
Probably
Night
from
Raw.
the Howdy thing.
Kyrie Sane, of course, one half of the former WWE Tag Team Champions.
Let's go.
Asuka resting with an injury.
Good luck, Dakota.
Kai gets set
Dakota
for action
Kai.
tonight
I
against
like
the
her name,
Women's
Dakota Kai.
World
It's fun to say. Dakota Kai. It's time for a Beku lunch. Following a balanced breakfast, you need a Beku lunch. Beku lunch, and I've got a hunch that she's gonna punch and somebody in the face a bunch. Yeah, there you go.
A week from Saturday, WWE is in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Special start time of 1 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 o'clock on the West Coast.
I have to ask what you aren't seeing and you aren't looking. Note 2. Do you want to meet them?
The Women's World Championship against Liv Morgan.
I cracked WWE's formula for women. Whatever there's turmoil, they don't know who to put the belt on. It goes to Becky or Charlotte. Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. Hell of a start to their Raw run for Damage Control. You knock off our champ.
It feels so
This is a huge match.
meaningless right now. Especially since she just lost for the title, it just makes it look like, oh, you're like a runner-up. They should have made somebody else like a surprise winner, and they had the perfect way to do it in the Rumble type of setting, the Battle Royale. I like Becky Lynch a lot. I'm not saying anything against her. I'm just saying this feels very runner-up-ish, and it just makes the title feel that way too. They should have had somebody surprising win it, and just had like a surprising run.
Dakota Kai one-on-one here tonight, Monday Night Raw. And Becky's got to be careful with Kyrie Sane and Io Sky roaming around at ringside.
Damage Control is always going to try to gain an advantage.
Let's go. Let's find out what you guys think. Who's winning?
Liv Morgan has been targeting Becky Lynch. Remember, Liv is the one who took Rhea Ripley out of action with a attack in the backstage area,
Becky.
forcing Rhea to vacate the Women's Championship. Becky
Dakota.
to be crowned the new champ. It came down to Becky and Liv Morgan.
This Dakota has a ring surrounded by homies, so maybe she could get a few licks in. She's not getting to the center of the Tootsie Pop, though.
Celtics beat the Cavs today.
Wonder who's winning. There was 3 smiley faces on the notes, but one of them was faded. Oh, yeah, she's Scott Hall Becky. I see it. Mirror, is that an older image of Dakota Kai? It is, but I just don't care. These wrestlers and their presentation, it seasons how much I update their pictures. If you're not really winning a bunch and you're kind of a tertiary character, then your picture's gonna stay very similar for a long time. When they start upgrading you, then I start upgrading this. You know what I mean? Because that's just time that I'm spending instead of watching the match. Why would I be spending a bunch of time getting updated
Obviously wanted to check on everybody's well-being.
images of wrestlers who I don't know when the next time they're even going to have a singles match is.
And do damage. That's why they control it.
You got to think about it from my perspective. I think that would help you out. You got to realize I'm here to watch Raw first and foremost. I want to watch Raw and I want to hang out with you guys. The other stuff that I do is stuff that I have to spend extra time on, like updating photos, searching for the most recent look that they have. They dyed their hair, they got a tattoo. Like, that stuff needs to be balanced with how well they're presented. I want to sit here and watch the show first and foremost. If I can't watch the show because I'm searching all over the internet for a new Dakota Kai image, it's just risk versus reward. I'd rather just watch the match, and it's not a bad picture of her either. So I hope you understand why I do what I do. It's just like with anything in life, dude. Are you spending hours a day studying like the names of your local birds and stuff? Probably not, because it probably doesn't affect your life as much. I'm not spending minutes and hours of my day in the middle of a match updating Dakota Kai's photo.
Nobody home. Dakota with her quickness moves out of harm's way.
Trust me, you do it every day. It's just you're not seeing it because you're just looking at my screen right now. Who do I think would be a surprising women's champion right now? Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler. Who else is like really like capable but just isn't really getting it done right now? I think people would be really mad if it was Nia, but Nia could be one. But I think she got traded or something. So I'd say Shayna Baszler, Zoey Stark. Give her a little run at it. Heck, man, you could have had a returning legend, somebody like Maurice. She could have got like a really heelish victory, and Maurice could be the world champion right now, and everybody could be mad about it, and she could. Oh, or Chelsea Green. I think she was still on Raw when they did that, right? Chelsea Green would be a great world champion right now. There's a couple that would be surprising and entertaining at the same time, and you could have the rest of these girls chasing after it. Eastern Goldfinch, Blue Jay Pigeons, Red Belly Sparrow. Oh, Shroomgoon is doing it. But yes, Mark, it is an old image of Dakota Kai, and when they give her even like the smallest inkling of sniffing a title, then maybe I'll do something. Still looks like her though. This might be a picture from the last time that she was actually a threat. Nia would be a good monster champion, especially if she... Yeah, I agree with that as well. But I feel like that almost hits what I'm trying to get away from with the Becky thing. Where it just feels like, oh, okay, here we go. Like, it's her again. But yeah, it'd still be better than just... like,
Tip your driver $3 or more online and we'll tip you $3 to use on next.
I don't get it, like reversal of what I'm trying to get away from. Becky's fine as women's champion. Yeah, she's been fine as women's champion for what, like 5 straight times or something? Like, she's been women's champion so often. What I'm talking about is that she just lost. It makes your title seem like like it defaulted to somebody who's not good enough. That's why I'm saying it would have been better to put a surprise champion there. Do you even listening to what I say, Ringmaster? I feel like you don't even hear the main idea of what I'm talking about. Having all of a sudden, like, the team that won the World Series, oh my God, their head coach got fired, so now they give the title to the guys they just beat. Like, it makes it look like, but what? Like, wouldn't you want to make sure that the person they just beat is not the ones who won it? It just makes it seem so leftovers. At least surprise us. At least put it on somebody who didn't just get beat. Raquel, ooh, that could be good. Just accept it. Yeah, but Ringmaster, what's the point of giving a review of a show or doing a reaction if I just accept everything they do? You need to realize what you're watching. You're watching a reaction stream where I do a review and a critique. If all you ever do is just accept things, you can't give a review. There's no review. You would just say, "Oh, guess what? Tozawa won, or Tozawa lost tonight. Lyra won tonight," and never give an opinion, never give anything. You just accept everything. You need to understand what you're watching. You're watching a reaction. You're watching a review. You're watching a critique. You're not watching somebody just say, "Oh, they did that. Oh, they did that. Oh, they did that." What would be the value to watching someone sit here and just say, "Oh, they did that"? Would Liv have made more sense as a champion? Yeah, Liv would have made more sense too. But I think they tried to flip it on us because they were like, everybody's going to expect that. Which everybody did expect that. There's a value in circumventing expectations. There's value in that, but I just feel like when what you replace it with is less impressive and less, I wouldn't say impressive, less entertaining than what it could have been, then it's like you're just trying hard to not do what people expect. It's like if somebody orders spaghetti and you give them lasagna, it's like, okay, they're similar, but I ordered this. Yeah, you surprised me, but was it for the best? I might learn to like it, but that's not what I ordered. Just surprising people is not necessarily a valuable piece of entertainment. Dakota Kai with a big boot. It's cool to see Dakota Kai with a very small knee brace. Her knee brace looks very minimal. Yeah, she could have done her revenge tour as well. I'm not saying this sucks. I'm just saying that they had an opportunity to make it better than this, in my opinion.
Very impressive Dakota Kai tonight.
Definitely. Battling our champion.
Dakota Kai going up top. No. Becky Lynch is up. I like Becky's outfit, man. It's really nice.
Our current champion, Becky Lynch, on top of the world, but in an absolute dogfight here with Dakota Kai.
High above the ring, Becky Lynch. Kai now heading up to the top rope. Capacity crowd looking on.
Where are they tonight?
And Becky with a superplex. And now, looking for the armbar.
Armbar. She didn't go for the pin. Dakota pushes it into a pin. Oh my God. Come here.
Shoulders down on Kai. Kicks it two. Now stacking
It's a fight.
And Becky with a disarmer.
It's fight night. Oh my God. It's over. Damage control breaks it up. I don't get the like saving Dakota Kai here. Look at this. Nobody even wagered on Dakota. Here comes Burb Lady. There we go. Greensville. Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you.
And the two women who face off next week in the semifinals for Queen of the Ring. Face to face.
It's a heck of a way to do it.
And the two women from Ireland are the only ones.
The red and green, they got complementary colors on too. Look at this. Look out. Liv Morgan puts Becky Lynch into the ring post. She ate her alive for lunch. There you go. There you have it. Let me go back a little bit. I want to see something. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, I want to see this real quick. What does this say? Some good camera angles here, man. Was it right here? I think it was like right about here. Let me see. Checking a look. Okay, I found out. I saw what I needed to see. All right, what do we got? It's Ilja Dragunov.
Gunther
Beat Gunther. That's real. He did.
So the ring general and I, we have a long history together. So one thing is for sure. It is not over.
I was trying to see if somebody had a GrittyUrbanSaga sign in the crowd. Oh my God! There's Gunther right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They actually acknowledged it. Guys, they acknowledged it. Uh-oh. We're gonna get it, guys. I think we're gonna get it.
Did he say Czar of the ring?
The Czar, yep.
Yes, Czar. C-Z-A-R. Or T-S-A-R. Either or.
Oh, it's either or.
Huh.
The following is a World Tag Team Championship #1 contenders.
Let's go. Abs collar. JD McDonough. JD, get done up. This guy gets done up more than anybody. Believe yours is the only way. Oh, it's a fatal four-way. I thought it was just a one-on-one. Authors of Painters in this. They're trying. JD, get done up. Reach the other side.
Friday.
Your next challenger
Let's
has
go.
been determined.
SmackDown makes it official.
The contract signing for the Cody Rhodes Logan Paul showdown.
Plus, the king and
Yeah, don't get called up, right? Ringmaster. Nobody says that anymore. Remember, I started actually telling people why that's like a ridiculous thing to say, and then it stopped happening. Nobody says that anymore. Nobody says that anymore. The whole don't get called up thing. I was like, all right, well, hang on a second. Let's test this logic. And then I started like logically diffusing that argument, and nobody says it anymore. It's funny that that argument doesn't exist online anymore. It's almost like I got through to the world, and it's almost like logic prevailed, which I appreciate. Whole tag match, I think, is full of NXT stars. Exactly, Shrimgood. Like, there's nothing wrong with NXT. It might not be everybody's speed. I understand there are people who probably don't like it just because of the way it's presented. I can understand that. It's probably not everybody's speed. Just like modern music or, you know, anything. Anything, dude. There's probably a way to carve wood now that's a little different than how it used to be carved, and it's not everybody's speed, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. There's two different ways to approach any given problem, at least two different ways. And one of the ways you can approach it is don't build a star. Don't build people at all, and just accept them the way you get them and just call it a day. Or try to work on people. Try to update and I wouldn't say upgrade necessarily, but try to update, try to make something more out of somebody that you have acquired in one way or another. And you can either do one or the other. Which one sounds better, you know? And that's up to you. If you think you just got somebody who's perfectly ready for everything that could ever come across, and ready for TV, ready for motion pictures, ready for media appearances, ready for autograph signings, they're just perfectly ready, and you got them off the indies, then good job. I'm gonna tell you something. That's probably not the case.
The chocolate?
Nope. The inside.
The wafers?
No, the stuff.
The case is probably the guy you got off the indies or the girl you got off the indies is probably not completely ready for national television and autograph signings, to be the face of your company, and to do in-depth interviews with mainstream media and all that. They're probably not ready for all that. There's probably a bit of work you should do.
Search one and done.
But hey, maybe not. Maybe there are people who are, it's just, they're so raw, it's so good that you're finally getting somebody so raw. But that person is probably 1 in a million, or 1 in a couple hundred at least. That's not every single person. Telling me every single person that you sign from the indies is ready to just be on ESPN and prime time and talk about how your company is great? No, there's probably a bit of work that they need before they're ready for that. In an average situation. I'm not saying that person doesn't exist. I'm just saying it's probably not everybody. AKA Jungle Boy. Yeah, exactly. And you would think he'd be the most ready. Out of anybody you could sign to a wrestling company, wouldn't you think the guy who's been wrestling since like he was, what, 12 years old or something, and also had a famous actor as a dad would be great at everything? No. It's like, dude, if that guy's not ready, then maybe you should rethink the whole situation. Maybe you should start building stars instead of just hoping for stars and signing stars. Maybe you start making them.
Figure out who their next opponents are going to be for the tag titles. Finn Balor, JD McDonough await their opponents.
Back to it. But yeah, Shroom, you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's no disrespect, but it's just like, dude, as a company, it was probably in your best interest to create people who become better within your company, who aren't just in your company as the way you sign them. Can you imagine if the person you signed, a person you hire, like let's say you're an AT&T store, you never give them a class on like how to sell your products. You never tell them what the customers want, what the features are of your network. You just hire people because, oh, I heard you sold phones in the past, and then you just set them free in the store, and they're supposed to become like an elite salesman for AT&T or an elite CEO. Like, they have to know something about like how to do this, right? Just because they used to work at a phone company doesn't make them an elite star. Jimmy John's is after us, guys. Can't just hire people. Oh, new song.
First team to gain pinfall or submission.
New song.
For the tag titles.
Couple of high guys. Tough as nails.
I want to hear this.
They can eat those stairs if
I want to hear this song by itself. It sounds pretty cool.
Well, that man, Brutus, used to rip apart microwaves as a kid.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Ooh, I like the solo.
He's the only human in history, I do believe. And it makes sense. All Americans from Ohio.
Saw Karrion Kross earlier. Here's teammates from the Final Testament.
I wish this was a elimination tag match. We talked about this before. When you put a bunch of people in a tag match and the stipulation is just do whatever you want, it deflates the whole reason that you're watching a tag match. It's like putting putting like a master chef in a horse race. It's like, why is a master chef in a horse race to get the Michelin star? Shouldn't a master chef be in a cooking competition where he cooks a dish and we find out if it's good or not? Why is a Master Chef in a horse race? Why is a tag team championship being defended in a just brawl for all where no tags happen? That doesn't make sense. You have a whole championship that's based off of one single what's it called? A skill set. It's called a tag team championship.
Legion of Doom as Finn Balor starts things off against Tyler Bate. Finn Balor looking to regain the tag titles.
There you go. Okay, this is actually a tag team match. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Raw. I thought this was just going to be a brawl for all. Thank you so much. I was just saying, dude, please don't do it. Don't have people gain #1 contendership off of just a brawl for all tornado nonsense.
Republic now in control, and the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne double team with Tyler Bate.
Because what do you prove at that point? There's a whole I forget what it's called. What is it called? There's like it's not a skill set. There's a gosh, I wish I could remember the term for it right now. There's a term for it. The whole idea. You guys know what I'm talking about? Niche? Niche is another one, but it's like a whole discipline? I think it might be a discipline. There's a couple of words for it. But it's like having the NBA finals decided in like a 3-point competition or something. It's like, okay, cool, but like that should probably be saved for All-Star Weekend or something. Don't have the whole NBA championship decided off of like one ability. Dude, look at the massive humanity in this ring right now. We'll see what Twitch thinks about this. What does Twitch think is going to happen here?
New Catch Republic catching bodies alongside the Creed brothers.
No countouts. Fatal 4-way match continues. Who's going to be the number 1?
Oh, they're doing the slow-mo outro again. The slow-mo into the commercial.
Somebody else. $500,000.
I love it, man. A brand new little piece of production that is creating good stuff. It's creating cool little situations where we're getting to see the action, we're getting to see big spots, and it's accentuating people. New Catch Republic. That's NCR, by the way. And then we got Judgment Day.
Of course it stops loading at the best part.
I wasn't eavesdropping. Yes, I was.
Okay. Predictions are open on Twitch, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count. On YouTube, I'm not typing all that. World Cup decided in a shootout. Yeah. Which it was last year. Well, that's because it became that way based off of the match itself, right, Shrimgoon? Like, they have rules about the way matches are supposed to end, and if they don't end the right way, then they figure it out based off of that, right? Like, that's an established rule. Is that how it was? Or did they just do it that way? I hope they didn't just do it that way, out the gates. This lady had an incredible voice, too. If you hear this whole song, you'd be like, what the heck? Yo, Big Rude's on the YouTubes. I would call you Big Tubes, but that sounds like, sounds like you might, I don't know. Might have woo-male parts or something. That's how it was, but many people say they should just keep playing until someone scores a goal in the championship game. You know, I might agree with that, but if it's a rule that already exists in all the games leading up to it, then you run into the same problem I'm talking about, where you change the rules, you change the game to try to like get a champion. It's one of the things that I didn't used to like about the NFL, and the NFL recently changed that. It's like you have to actually score to win the game. You can't just like do the nonsense where you just kick the ball or whatever. They made it so everybody gets a chance at least. I kind of like the way the NFL updated the formula as well, but this stuff needs to be agreed upon ahead of time. And I just have such a disdain for the multi-man tag match being tornado tag. It's like, dude, why are you calling it a tornado tag if no tags are needed? It's like calling a gun a projectile pizza maker and there's no pizza. Like, what are you talking about? It's a projectile pizza maker? There's no pizza. It's just a Beretta, dude. What are you talking about? It's a 38 special. What are you talking about? Pizza? Why is pizza involved? Oh, it's a tornado tag match. No tags involved. What are you talking about? No tag. Why is it tornado tag then? What are you talking about? Yeah, no, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Like, what are you even talking about, dude? How is this a tag team championship match if no tags are involved?
Yeah, the Judgment Day hasn't necessarily all been on the same page, but these two have certainly been.
Wish Jimmy Johns would get out of here, man. Jimmy Johns has been taxing me.
Love to get some.
Brutus Creed exploited into a clothesline. Big opportunity now for the Creed brothers, perhaps.
Brutus Creed. Splatting fools.
Lightning in a bottle, these Creed brothers.
Tag. Here comes Julius Creed.
I'm sure you guys get it by now. Oh my god, it's my least favorite move. There it is. Overhead, belly to belly.
Road Dogg says that's a flip into a kick. Into a kick.
6'3", 229, Julius Creed. Runs into a boot by Finn Balor, and now a double team by Judgment Day. Julius, though, turns things around.
Come here. Hit him with the Matt Jackson.
Awesome. Truth is impressed.
How could you not be?
Nicely done. Crowd's into this, dude. Are they from here or something? The crowd really loves the Creeds right now. I'm not saying they shouldn't be, but it just, they sound really into them. Love that sling blade. I love Finn Balor's gear, man. He's got an incredible gear sense. I feel like this is what my gear would look like if I was a wrestler. Oh, he slipped. They laughed at him. He slipped. Even Finn slipped, guys. That shows you it's not easy. Finn's maybe one of the most solid wrestlers in the world, and he even slipped. Moonsaults everywhere. They missed it on the camera work missed it. He hopped up to the top rope. Let's see if they caught it with this camera. They did. Okay, they caught it. They caught it. Julius hops to the top with a superplex on Finn. Beautifully done. Beautifully delivered. Here we go. Here we go. Super collider.
Cheers and dudes right now.
Cheers and dudes.
Razor sent out of the ring by Dunn and Bate.
Jeez. Akem's huge. Come here.
Now he's got Brutus.
No, Brutus is too strong. This is great. Where's the tags at, though? Who's legal? There we go. There's a tag. Tyler Bates legal. I just said, who's legal? Where's the tags? And they addressed my concern.
Bates legal.
Boing. Come here. Big, strong boy. Oh my God. Yo, Tyler Bate with the super spin. Look at this. Slams him. Yo, Tyler Bate. That's 1, 2. Ooh, that was a wiggle wiggle. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Birminghammer. The Birminghammer. They won and they deserve it, dude. No. JD snatches it. Pulling for the Creeds or AOP. I see you. I see you. I thought it was over. Tyler Bate destroys JD McDonough. JD get done up. Oh my God, no. No way. It's Carlito. Carlito, what are you doing? Oh my God. Backstabbers on the table. This is just destruction. Everyone's destroyed. Everyone's laid out in one way or another. Finn Balor. Abs collar off the top with the coup de grace. Right to the chest of Pete Dunne. And is it done? It is. Pete is done. There you go. Bang, Judgment Day. They're looking for these titles again. Dang, everybody thought Judgment Day was going to win. 94% of people thought Judgment Day would win. Wow. That's a... Man, I don't know how you guys came through with it. Why has all the matches tonight been so good? That's what I'm saying, man. People need to quit with the WWE doesn't have good matches, man. They do. They've had some of the best matches. And they've been good for a reason on top of that. Once you reach the other side. Good stuff. The trigger one.
Next week on Monday Night Raw, Greensboro, North Carolina, stacking up to be quite the show. Sami Zayn.
Next Monday. Oh my goodness. Chad Gable versus Chad Gable. No, Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable.
One-on-one next week.
Non-title matchup.
In the Queen of the Ring tournament, Lyra Valkyria, Io Sky go one-on-one next week, and also the semifinal matchup on the King of the Ring. Gunther's advanced. Will he take on Jey Uso?
Gunther versus Jey Uso or Dragunov. We're gonna find out.
Live from Greensboro with Monday Night Raw.
Dang, man, it comes down to this.
Look, I just wanted to come and show
hey, it's
respect
Ricochet.
last week because
Ricochet in
that
a
wasn't fight.
suit
And the next time
with
that
glasses.
this happens, the outcome will be different. But look, as far as tonight goes, I just want to say good luck. Go get that crown.
Go get that crown. Ricochet wishes Ilja good luck. Let's go. Yeah, just me, Oos. Yo, this place is going crazy. This is what they wanted. Line them all up, knock them down like this.
Get out the yeet lights.
Yo. They're going crazy. They're going crazy. Elo. Like I say, it looks like a manager. He does, dude. And he looks like he needs a manager. Even more than that. Her voice was going crazy right there. Ooh, so. Guess what, guys? It's time. Let's go.
Man, it's great to yeet all over South Carolina.
The crowd is going crazy. This is why when people talk bad about the bloodline, I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? You see what I'm saying? Like, the bloodline has elevated.
Bracket style competition to crown the new bell-to-bell action. WWE Speed Champion. WWE
Elevated,
Speed.
people. Absolutely elevated.
Summer's
Good
here,
stuff.
and with a new Toyota, you can start it with a splash.
Here we go, guys. Dang, we've already reached the main event of the evening. And now, I'll be right back. You guys get to hang out with Dudley for a second.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Someone needs to customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Wait, there's an elevator?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
With Cascade Platinum Plus, I have upped my dish game.
Oh, and see, in that dishwasher.
Watch me.
Platinum Plus gives you the highest standard of clean, even in your machine.
Clean enough for you?
Yeah.
Scrape, load, done. Cascade Platinum Plus.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. Moving piles of earth, towing up to 4,000 pounds, cutting millions of blades of grass. Nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
You're feeling peanut buttery. Very peanut buttery. Uh-oh, now I'm feeling peanut buttery. Mmm, poppable M&M's peanut butter minis.
At Domino's, we know there's a lot of pressure to tip these days. Which is why we want to say,
thanks for the tip.
By tipping you back. Tip your Domino's driver $3 or more online and we'll tip you $3 to use on next week's order.
Why would I use Kayak to compare hundreds of travel sites at once? I like to do things myself.
It's not paranoia, it's Dudley Bazzers.
Kayak. Search one and done.
At Dog Chow, we believe helping dogs live their best life should be simple. That's why Dog Chow is made with high
Jay wins. Who's the next opponent gonna be? They said Gunther.
Keep life simple.
What if imaginary friends are real?
Hi. Oh no.
This Friday, ifs need kids to believe they disappear.
Oh dear.
We have to help them.
I am not ready for this. I need to throw
They
up
said
or I need
Gunther.
a snack. It's one of the two.
Gross. If rated PG.
Our house-made ketchup.
I'm Janet Hines. I can't be seen eating non-Heinz ketchup.
Do we have any Heinz?
There.
Tuesday.
Our women's division is the best in all of professional wrestling.
The women of NXT are undeniable. Showing up and showing out. NXT, Tuesday at 8, only on USA.
NXT tomorrow, guys. I hope you'll be here for it. Don't miss out on NXT, guys. Don't sleep on NXT. NXT is killing it. And as I previously said, I would say a good 75-80% of the people you're watching right now were just in NXT. So
you and Rhea good?
Don't sleep on it, guys. Oh, he was asking Dominic about Rhea.
Thank you. What's up? I get it. I'm not wanted here. I'll leave.
No congratulations? Come on.
What happened out there? That was cool.
That was cool. Oh, that was cool.
That was cool. Have fun, guys. Yeah, man.
That was cool.
You talked about Ray earlier. Now, I'm sure the boys are going to have your back. But you're going to handle your business, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, of course.
Uh-oh.
Because the crew doesn't roll with cowards.
Oh.
Don't let us down, amigo. Ain't nobody scared of Ray.
Ain't nobody scared of Ray. Ain't nobody scared of Ray. Let's go.
Jey Uso getting set. As we take a look at what's gone on so far in the King of the Ring tournament on the Raw side of things. This is the final quarterfinal matchup. The winner of this match takes on
quarterfinal. There we go.
live from Greensboro on Monday Night Raw.
Yay! Uso!
Is it Jey Uso's night?
All right, Jey or Ilja. Here we go. Ilja Dragunov, and if you beat him, you're gonna have to drag him off. His name is Ilja Dragunov, and if you beat him, you're gonna have to drag him off. Do your song, Ilja. He's doing the song. She said that very abruptly.
The conductor of the orchestra.
La 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 la.
Ilja Dragunov. Will it be in the semifinals next week?
La 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 la.
Will it be?
You're gonna have to drag him off. His name is Ilja Dragunov, and if you beat him, you're gonna have to drag him off.
Invincible. That is how Ilja Dragunov is described by. It's Russian.
Want Jey to win, of course. Jey is of course
Well, that's
winning.
the King Yeet right there.
But Ilja winning would be great. Him versus Gunther. All right, predictions are open, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Quarterfinals take place this coming Friday.
Do not
Carmelo
wait.
Hayes, Tamatanga, Randy Orton, LA Knight have all advanced.
Let's find out what YouTube believes is gonna happen here.
First impression last week.
Knocked off Ricochet. Jey Uso with a win over Finn Balor. Jey's been in quite the role as of late. Of course, beat his brother Jimmy at WrestleMania. A couple of wins over Finn Balor in recent weeks. Won a fatal four-way as well. Had a great match with Damian Priest in Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, poll is open on YouTube. Thank you guys. I think we hit 20 likes on YouTube. If you guys could make sure by getting over here and leaving a like, I would really appreciate it. Why is his nameplate so small? His name is Ilja Dragunov. If you beat him, you're gonna have to drag him off. Because he will not stand up right after a match, dude. If you beat him, you're gonna have to destroy him.
Looking to rally in this matchup. Dragunov coming out of the box quickly here tonight.
Absolutely. Straight from that song he was conducting.
Ooh, Jey Uso just like that. Dropped Dragunov to the floor.
No Sheamus tonight. I thought maybe we'd get like a little quick Sheamus match. Him versus like a local talent to get a little bit of dignity back. Wasn't a bad match, but I just thought maybe they'd do that.
That right there is classic Jey Uso.
Vintage.
Take control of this match.
Vintage Jey Uso, Cole.
Yeet, yeet, yeet. No yeet.
Uso into the ring to break the count. And right back on the attack. Smart.
Wait a minute. Hydration station. That's my words.
Looking to make Jey Uso pay, big chop.
Uh-oh, no yeet. We're in no yeet territory right now. Oh my god. Dragunov's on the barricade. Look at his build, man. He's worked so hard. Oh. He went for the H-bomb. Hit his elbow right on the edge, right on the table. Oh. Ouch. Speared him on the table. Chaos is right. Holy moly.
It may look fun.
Well, that was some savagery. It's a heck of a way to go into commercial. A spear over the announce table.
New episode next.
I am the table. Yeah, Ilya's too small for that table to break like that. And I bet you they countered on that. I bet you that was supposed to. It was supposed to not break.
Coming from cops, the cartel, every gang in the city.
Are y'all stealing our clothes?
Think just because we black workers. What?
Look at your shirt.
How does get in my black closet? Bad boy.
Sing us a little Reba.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
That ain't no Reba song.
It's from her mixtape, June 7th.
What is a Reba song? Does anybody in here know a Reba song? A Reba McEntire song? What's her famous song? I need to know. So if I come across this situation, if I'm in this situation, I need to know what to sing, guys. I probably have heard one of her famous songs, but I don't remember it. What's a Reba McEntire song? It's definitely not Broken Dreams. Don't say Broken Dreams, guys. You're gonna hit me with the Broken Dreams right now. McEntire, Broken Dreams. Fancy? She made I'm So Fancy. And something. One Promise Too Late? Okay, maybe I haven't heard these songs. None of these sound familiar. I know, Legato. I'm just making jokes. I don't know what song you're talking about though, but that's what came to mind.
One shot makes you a soup for 24 hours.
Such a good song right here. But I gotta mute it because that's how they got me last time. The night the lights went out in Georgia. Dang, man. No. Her sitcom theme song. RJ? Sitcom theme song? I'm sorry. I thought I'd recognize one, guys, but I don't. I'm sorry. At least I'm not pretending, you know? I've seen a lot of streamers who just pretend like they know stuff, like, oh, yeah. And it's never good. It's never good to pretend like you know stuff. Just admit when there's, like, areas of opportunity in your memories or your knowledge. Because people aren't going to... Most people aren't going to fault you for it. Some people get mad at me when I don't know stuff. Like when I was doing the UFC pay-per-view this past Saturday or whatever. There was a guy who came in here like, do you even know about his career? And I'm just like, what? Do you even know about this? I'm like, not really, but I'm watching it. I'm trying, you know? And then the guy stuck around and he hung out. So at first he was one of those people who was being like a knowledge hound. You know how there's those fans who like they know more than you, and if you don't know, then you suck. And it's like, dude, we all start somewhere. You got to recognize that, and that's how people get boxed out of stuff. That's one of the problems I have with a lot of AEW fans. Oh, just don't watch it then. It's like, what? Just don't watch it then? Is that a way to let people know that things are cool? Oh my goodness, yo. It's Legato. Yo, you got your rules and your religion. Oh my goodness.
Reba.
This is Reba. Reba's coming. Legato hooked it up. Holy moly. Legato, thank you, man. Maybe you were thinking that was like the sound glitching. That's not the sound glitching. I mute the song because I'm alive on YouTube and that song is very copywritten. I get got every time that tip plays. So that's not the notification messing up. That's me muting it so that like they can't catch me.
Down to a knee.
Because that's a super duper copywritten song, and it gets you when you play like even 7 seconds of it, you'll get got. They'll claim my whole 3-hour video off of it. It's nothing against you, man. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for the tip, but you know, there's like 1,000 things to pay attention to when you do what I do, and especially when you're streaming WWE, it's like the most copywritten thing that exists. Maybe I don't know if there's something worse than this to try to stream. Reba sings Randy Orton song. Yes, you didn't know that? She's got incredible range. Legato, thank you so much. We're gonna check it out after Raw Talk.
Down goes Dragunov.
Thank you, man. Yo, Legato's number 3 for the week right now. I see you, Legato. Look at that. Look at how many badges are next to your name. It more interesting here and there. Oh, yeah, for sure. This was a great call-up. And this is what I was saying should happen. I thought Trick should stay in NXT and Ilja should go up. Because Ilja has nothing else to prove down there. And he's already shown his ceiling down there, too. It's not even that he has nothing else to prove. It's just like, with that type of storytelling, he doesn't fit in anymore. You're not going anywhere.
Dragunov, so impressive.
As I said earlier, invincible in German.
Insigba.
German suplexes now. Russian. No, it's German.
We're gonna find out.
I corrected myself.
Legato, thank you again, man. Is that the first tip of the day? No, it's the second tip of the day. First tip of the day was Radio. Radio hooked it up. Thank you so much, Radio. Legato with the second tip of the day and retains and destroys the throne. He says, my throne.
Was rolled with the slap.
3 Germans, yep. Oh.
Cover by Dragunov to put him away. Almost had him near fall.
I would say this is one of Jay's first tests to actually make someone else look good, because it's normally been everybody else's assignment to make Jay look good, you know? This is one of the first assignments I would say that Jay's ever had to where he's got to legitimately make someone look good who doesn't already look good like that.
Fierce, competitive, physical. And you know, Gunther's watching this matchup closely. He'll face one of these men next week.
Quick chops from the Russian.
Dropping Jay in the corner.
Oh, washing. The face wash. Going after him.
Right across the face. Just so fierce and intense.
Yeah, it's his mindset that's the most dangerous thing he has. He seemingly just got no conscience. Just wants
Jay's
to
in
win.
trouble here.
Motor constantly running. Oh, standing switch. Nice waist lock by Jay. Dragunov looking to special again.
Oh my goodness. What is this? Yo. You got your rules and your religion. Yo. What is going on? We got another championship champion title change? What? What is this? Finish? Hype King?
Jay maybe looking for the win. I thought he was going for the spear, and Dragunov met it with a
We're
knee.
gonna find out. The crown. The crown is meant for taking.
Down goes Uso.
That's from film study.
$3. Finish Viking. Thank you, man. He put a video too. We're about to get a history lesson, I think. We're getting some Reba and we're getting something else. Here we go. Oh, he didn't do the unbreakable thing. Oh my God. The ref counted that as a cover even though there's no weight across the shoulders. I like that. Here we go. He's gonna unbreakable him. On. Bray. Sabal.
Measuring his man. Uso back to his
Here we go.
feet.
Nope, spear. Sit down.
Jay going up top.
Nice. You see how he turned over just in time for it? Beautiful. This was beautiful. Hey, one ish. There you have it. Jay Uso wins. He did a great job making Ilja look good.
Spears him through the sky here in Greenville and then takes to the sky.
I'm gonna get him.
For an Uso splash. Full send.
I'm actually deleting this because you only put 1 on it. You didn't really believe, so we're just deleting that. I see what you tried to do, but we're not doing that anymore, guys. You either go with it or you don't. If I see 1 on somebody, we're just deleting the prediction. I'm not giving somebody 4,000 Gritty XP anymore off of that, or Gritty Twitch points. So you're gonna have to go a little harder next time. You'll be all right. You get your 1 XP back though. We're not doing it anymore. Ah, come on. No, we're not doing that anymore. Not letting people just slip in here and snatch 5,000 points with 1 XP on the line. Trust me, it's just gonna make people not like you when they see your name. I'm saving you, trust me. I'm saving you from having people in the chat who just really don't like you, you know? People will hold a grudge and like find a way to not like you off of that. Not worth your reputation, you know? I'm saving you. It has nothing to do with me. I can't even do it. It's just because I like you in here, and I see a lot of people like you in here, and I don't want that happening to you, man. People will start thinking you're like a finagler. Dang, Jay versus Gunther, man. He's hitting him with the yeet dance.
I can't imagine doing a race.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. I'm not trying to cheat you, but it's just when I look at what's more important, I think it's more important that people just respect you as a person in the chat instead of being like, oh man. There are people who will take that personally, especially if they see it happen multiple times. They'll be like, all right, cool, man. And you'll start to notice people who literally just don't talk to you in chat and all that. I don't want that. I want us to all be friends and us to all have fun. And I know it's at the end of the day, it's wise to do it that way, but there's like a difference there that comes into play that will make people actually upset about what's going on. All right. So Raw Talk is coming up, guys, but we got to talk about what you guys thought of this episode of Monday Night Raw, and we're going to do that right about now. So let's have a little chat, if you will. And I think you will. Yes, my predictions have come true once again. Gunther and Io came out of tonight's action as winners and have progressed in the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. That's what I mean by my predictions. And on top of that, I want to address something that I said on a video recently. It was earlier today. I said something on it was like a Brian Alvarez video, and they were talking about the problems with Rampage and Collision, and I put a comment, and it's the #1 comment on the video. You'll find it. All you got to do is look. You'll find it. And it was the #1 comment because people agree with me and people understand. And it's the difference between overly competitive matches and predictable matches. Okay, these two things should cross paths, but only in very measured effect. When a match is predictable, it should not be overly competitive, because when the crowd and the fans and everyone already knows who's going to win, the amount of competition needs to be lower than normal, because the match is predictable. Unless, okay, and here's the caveat, unless there is an outlier, unless there's some sort of reason that suddenly one of the people who is supposed to be the underdog now has the upper hand. So that's like if let's say it's the Undertaker versus Akira Tozawa. If the Undertaker got jumped earlier in the night by Kane, and Kane knows everything about the Undertaker, so he strategically injured his like one major finisher to where like Undertaker can't do the tombstone. Undertaker can't do the choke slam. Undertaker can't do the last ride. Like, he's been strategically taken out of his biggest and best moves. Then maybe, yes, Akira Tozawa could have a competitive match with the Undertaker. Okay, I'm not saying that you can't have a predictable but competitive match at the same time. It's that what I'm saying is you need a reason for it. Okay, when a match is extremely predictable, it needs to have a reason to be competitive if you're going to make it competitive. You don't just make predictable matches competitive for no reason, because then you're showing us and you're telling us that there's no difference between your top stars and the stars that get no play and get no exposure. You're telling us that no one's special in your company, which makes it in turn like, why would I watch your company? Why would I go to your restaurant if there's nothing special about your restaurant? If everyone is a Michelin star chef, why would I go to any restaurant, period? If everyone has 1 star, why would I go to any restaurant? There have to be levels to this stuff, because that's how you gain interest. That's how you set people apart from each other. So that's the way that I want to preface my review and this episode of Grapple Chat, because what we saw tonight, a lot of it is exactly what I'm talking about. Reasons for the competition. A reason that these became good matches instead of just they're good matches because we have good wrestlers here. Okay? That's what I want to preface this with, because that's what set this apart from your average episode of anything. So let's find out what you guys thought. I want to know what you guys have in store for me. If you watched Monday Night Raw along with me on today, which is the 13th of May, 2024, I want to know what you guys thought. The highest score that I will take is a 8.4 out of 10, which is I would say pristine score. That would be like, yo, this is the best. And the lowest score I will take is a 7.0 out of 10. 7.0 would be like, the show was just not great. I didn't like much about it. I feel like maybe they would have been better off running a rerun or something. 7.0 is kind of like they put on a show, but it just really didn't have much. So 7.0 is the lowest, 8.4 is the highest. Let's find out what score you guys will give me. And I'm going to add everyone's score together, and I'm going to divide these scores by how many scores we get, and then we'll find out what the average is. We'll see if Raw was able to crack a full point, a half point, or no point. Let's find out. What do you got? It's up to you guys. One of the best things about the way that I run my reviews is that it's my opinion, but it also is absolutely mixed in with the opinion of everybody who's watching, so it's not just one guy's opinion. Look at this. Oh, you put too many capital letters. It took you out. I'm sorry. What is going on? Look at this. Welcome, the Wheezy Raid. Dude, I'm becoming a Wheezy brunette. Would I be a brunette? What's it called when you have black hair? Raven hair? Wheezy Raven hair. That's gonna be my new name because my allergies are starting to hit me. I'm starting to be wheezy. Can't spell today. Wheezy, thank you so much. Welcome everybody. We're doing the Monday Night Raw review. I call it Grapple Chat. We take everybody's scores, we add them up, we divide them by how many scores we got, and then we find out what it was, what it is, and what it's got to be. Finish Hype King said 8.07656. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you, Finish Hype King, aka Finish Viking. Ringmaster says 8.0. Thank you, Ringmaster. Yeah, I'm Wheezy Raven Hair. I think that's gonna be my new name. I'm changing it. In 2 seconds. J-Rock says 7.76. Hang on, 7.76. 5592. You got it. I hope you guys liked Raw tonight. I want to know what Wheezy thought of Monday Night Raw tonight. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys stick around. We got some cool stuff coming up. We're going to do Raw Talk, and I also have an episode of Classic Historical Battles coming up, which is where we watch some of the finest wrestling to ever be done. You shall see. Alice says 7.9. Thank you, Alice. You got it. I got to keep my finger on the chat or else it'll get out of control. Thank you, Alice. Excalibur says 7.8592. We got the panda paw. Thank you very much. Excalibur, I got you. Let's see here. Goki says 7.9. I apologize if the bot is getting you guys. I have like my bot is just set up all weird right now. But I appreciate you. You're not timed out or anything. It's all good. Chris Love. What did I think of that? I'm getting to it. I try to take my the viewers' scores first. Fishman, I'll take your score. I'm gonna only go to I'm gonna only go to the 8.123 though, because you're doing it all. Let's just do 8.123. I'll take a couple of these scores. Messy, what's up? All right, there we go. We got it. Personally, I liked it. Wish Ilja would have won. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought that, but that's probably what they were going for mainly. They just probably wanted people to get behind Ilja. And the last 2 weeks, I would say, in terms of a main roster re-debut, because he's been on the main roster before, and it wasn't as effective as what they just did with him and Ricochet and what they just did with him and Jey Uso. This was great for Ilja, and it builds in that goodwill from the crowd to the point where I could actually feel the crowd kind of not react to Jey the same way as they normally would when he got up to the top rope. It was like they were hyped, but they were also like, ah, man, this guy had you, man. This guy really got you. So solid 8, said Stone Cold David. You got it. All right, I'll take it because you guys have been so gracious. Thank you so much. It's so awesome to have a group of people come through from a stream who aren't so negative, dude. A lot of times what happens is we get hosted by people and they're like, man, F WWE and all this, and it's like, what are you talking about, man? I'm like, you have nothing cool to say, like you didn't appreciate this at all. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming through, and thanks for hanging out with me. If you don't know, I run Monday Night Raw, NXT. I'm sure you guys already are doing a lot of stuff with Wheezy Blonde, because Wheezy Blonde is covering a lot of that stuff, and I've been following Wheezy Blonde. Wheezy Blonde is doing a dang thing, and Wheezy Blonde does not look old. Okay, I saw Wheezy Blonde actually having some sort of scuffle recently, and I gotta say this: people wish they look like you. All right, trust me, I might be one of them, but they wish. All right, Wheezy Blonde's got some incredible charisma and great looks, and obviously a great fan base of cool people, and Yeah, if you're probably already seeing the things that I do if you're hanging out with her, but I do Raw, I do NXT, I do Dynamite, I do NWA even. We're doing NWA tomorrow. I do obviously Collision, all the pay-per-views. If you're looking for someone to hang out with and you have a couple extra bits, couple extra not bits as in bits like you tip. I'm talking about bits like kilobits. You got a couple extra kilobits on your internet plan. Please use them to come hang out with us as well because we'd love to have you. I do appreciate you guys, and yes, every company does have positives. Just like me and just like Wheezy Blonde. We all have our positives. We all have things that we could probably be better at, and I'm always working towards those, and I do appreciate you guys for taking the time. So, my score for tonight's Monday Night Raw, I'm going to give it a 7.79. I think that the King and Queen of the Ring matches have become a highlight, and my guy Triple Paul is doing a great job to elevate and enrich our appreciation of the actual wrestling itself while also giving us storytelling, while also giving us these backstage segments, the Chad Gable heelishness, the I wouldn't call it the rise, but like the like climb of Otis to get over that hump of Chad Gable's oppressive ideals and his oppressive attitude towards the way he's running his crew. Like these things are what makes a show an entertainment piece instead of just a house show with televised matches. This show made me feel like I would like to know what happens start to finish. The way they started it with Drew McIntyre, with Damian Priest. We went to the top of the fight card right out the gates, and they gave us reason to stick around to find out what's going to happen next because they were so disrespectful but also respectful at the same time. You didn't know where it was going to go, so you kind of had to stick around to see what was going to be next. Then on top of that, you had things that, as I said, like the Chad Gable thing. It lets you. I would say, as me, as a person, as a wrestling fan, it makes me want to see what's going to happen next with these particular matches. And they're not even the main event. I know they're not going to be the main event, but I want to know who's pulling up in the minivan, who's going to show up, who's going to assist each other. I do think they dropped the ball a little bit with the with like how surprising things were because surprises aren't the main idea of wrestling, but I do think that you need them here or there. And this show would have benefited from some sort of out of nowhere surprise, especially this close to King and Queen of the Ring. It would have been cool to have at least one member of the King or Queen of the Ring side of things have some sort of surprise backer, somebody who's actually like footing the bill or who really wants them to win or is just in their corner. That would have been a cool way to add some more suspense to this. And it also would have made the show have like a spike in what people could talk about. And right now I'm looking back on the show and there are a couple things that people could talk about, but there's not that like one thing that really is like, oh my God, Brock Lesnar's here or something. They could have done something like that, even if it was just Bob Backlund shows up or Beth Phoenix, anything like that. Just like a legend shows up to kind of back somebody, and they're gonna be there for the ride at least. And I know they had Lillian, but I wouldn't call Lillian that thing I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go 7.79. I think this was a good episode of Raw. I think it was worth a watch. I would recommend people to watch it, and I would watch it again. Let's do the math. I believe they're holding surprises for King of the Ring. You think so? I think so too. You're probably right. Epoxide. That's a cool name. How'd you come up with that? Epoxide. Sounds like something you would paste on somebody's house you don't like and it would like slowly poison them to death or something. It all adds up to 71.411072 divided by how many scores? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 divided by 9. Let's find out. What's the score? It is 7.93. They got it. Anything above a 7.75 as an overall average gets a point in the Battle of the Brands. So let's get over here to the Battle of the Brands, and let's give Raw their point. This is the shakedown so far, guys, of this season. The season started at WrestleMania. And right now, these are the scores these shows are sitting at. And there we go. 6.5. Dang. Yo, Raw is kind of blowing up a little bit. But it's still a very close competition. By the way, this will be ending at Money in the Bank. So whoever has the most points at Money in the Bank gets the gold trophy. If you guys are seeing this, like there's a gold, silver, a bronze trophy next to all these, well, most of these, because they've won bronze, gold, or silver in the past. So we run these seasons basically between the big giant pay-per-views. So something like a All In or a WrestleMania or a SummerSlam. I'm going to end this at Money in the Bank, and then we'll start all the way over again. Everybody go back to 0 points, but everybody will keep their trophies. As you can see, NXT has won 11 golds. As you can see, SmackDown has won 3. Like this is the showdown. So these reviews that I do don't just appear as a review of the show. They also are a vehicle for us to get to like who's actually the best promotion for the season, or like who's been kind of like dominating a bit recently. We're checking all that out. So be part of it, guys. Help out your favorite brand, but do it respectably. Don't just be like, oh yeah, everything AEW is a 10. Really, really fun stuff. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. And please, like I said, if you're on Twitch, stick around. If you're on YouTube, get on over to the Twitch channel. We're live on YouTube right now, but we're about to exit the premises when it comes to YouTube. We'll be live on Twitch for the rest of the evening, and we have some great, great stuff coming up when it comes to wrestling, so I hope you guys will be there. Stick around, because we're not done yet. But that was the chat.